for a cooler.
You've got a life. You've got a life. You've got a life. Sleeping. You've got a life. You've got a life. You've got a life.
Watching in front of the campfire. Doodle eyes.
At your neck I hold Gunjaba. Doom. Desert planet. Arrakis. My planet. Ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed king of late night. I am Will Neff from my humble stream setup out here in Los Angeles, California. I'm about to take you into your late night, and so I want to wish you a very hearty hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Oh, fuck my tits. Hold on one second. My fault. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Start of a new week. Back at it again. Yes, many of you have guessed correctly. Tonight, I'm going to be doing a spoiler-free review of Dune 2. And I know a lot of you are expecting me to say how great this film is, but honestly,
Now Joe on Twitch.
you're absolutely right. It was fucking insane. It was unreal, dude. Holy shit. Denny! Wow. We're gonna let like 10 minutes go by before I get into that. What is this song called? This is the Sadakar Chant remix by Flynn.
Show us the bucket.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say something definitively. Before I get into the review, we got to talk about something serious. And that is, how back is Javier Bardem? How back is Javier Bardem? Dude, if you saw the movie, he ate. He carried, bro. He was like the emotional compass. He was the comic relief. He was fucking incredible. Oh my God.
My favorite streamer.
He was
Neff.
feeling it. He was feeling it in this movie. Austin Butler was a fantastic villain. That's interesting. You think Phaedra Alpha is a villain. That's
The
crazy.
movie was great.
Anti-white
but the cherry
racism,
on
in my
top was the
opinion.
things I was doing to that bucket Neff wicked.
You're a Bene Gesserit. You should know. There are no sides. Dude, I will share with you guys one really funny moment that really made me laugh. So obviously I watched the film with Hassan, who's my good friend. And Hassan's a Turk. He is of Arab descent. And the whole movie, he kept leaning over and being like, this is my culture. This is my culture. Yo, this is my culture. He fucking loved it. And then when it got to City Prime, or the Harkonnen planet, and Austin Butler kisses his uncle hard, I leaned over to him and I was like, this is my culture. This is white people. Yo, Giddy Prime, that's us. And we laughed our asses off, bro. We had a great time. Man, I don't want to get into it just yet. I want to allow everybody to come in because, all right, I'll give the lead into the review. There are movies that when they come out, people will start asking questions of me, right? Well, they'll be like, have you seen this yet? Do you plan on seeing this? I could tell we were in for something when the questions in my chat were not like, are you going to see this? When are you going to see this? But what did you think? And not like well into the run of the film. We're talking about like 24 hours after it was released. There were people in my chat that were like, all right, what'd you think of Dune? You going to talk about Dune? And I was like, oh boy. Uh-oh. This one's big. And, I'll be honest. I'm a nerd. I'm a sci-fi nerd. Some of you know this. Some of you can probably surmise this by all the toys and stuff I have behind me. A little bit of a nerd. I've read Dune, and I love Dune. I think Dune is a sci-fi work that is unbelievably well realized. So I'm not going to give any expectations, but I went into Dune with very high expectations, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody or bill you too high, but I went in with high expectations, and I was afraid. I was like, I don't know if this can live up to all this. It's the best movie since Fury Road. I'll say it flatly. It is the best movie that has come out since Mad Max Fury Road. There is, in my opinion, Fury Road, this movie, and then like Dark Knight. It is one of those films that let's just get into it. I can't even help myself. We're 13 minutes in, I can't help myself. It is a 3-hour movie that felt like 10 minutes had passed. In the third hour, I kept leaning over to Nandre and I was like, oh my God, I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end. I do not want it to end. And it was just incredible. I think Denis is going to have to get to a point with the Dune films that he's going to have to do what Nolan did and go, I'm done. I refuse to make any more Dune films.
Wow, that's very cool.
Because Dune 2 is going to make so much fucking money. He's going to make so much. It's $1 billion film. It is going to make so much fucking money. Because obviously the opening weekends and opening week are going to be fucking crazy. But this is going to be a word of mouth film that everybody's going to go see. He already said Dune 3 is his last. Tell that to the almighty dollar. Unless Denis literally shuts down Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers there will be a Warner Brothers exec trying to suck him off. There will be a Warner Brothers exec who's like, I will suck you every day for the next 10 years
Dune was
if you
amazing.
make another Dune film. Because there's a lot more Dune. No spoilers, ladies and gentlemen, but there's a lot more Dune. There is a lot more Desert Planet. There's a lot more spice. There's a lot more Atreides. That bitch goes. And, you know, that's even before we get into his son stuff, which is questionable at best. So let's get into my spoiler-free review of Dune. I know a lot of you haven't seen it yet. I will do my best to organize my thoughts as an ADHD nerd on coffee about something I am so passionate about. First and foremost, if you had any hesitation about seeing this movie in the movie theater, if you were going to wait for this one to come out, watch it at home on your private viewing, don't. Do not. This is one of those films that reminded me why we go to the movie theater. Period. The experience was unbelievable. And I'm going to be petty for Denis. Denis made a film that, like, in a year where, I'm going to be honest, there were a lot of overhyped films. His movie came out and it was like, I get it. Everything was on point. The costuming was so unbelievable. Like, just the costuming. Let's just start with the costuming. The best costuming I've seen since Fifth Element. Everyone's outfit was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Everyone's outfit was dude, I will say something that I hope you guys take the right way. The costumes were so unreal that even hang on, let me pull up her name because I always drop it. Florence Pugh, who I think is a fantastic actress, but I've never been like, Florence Pugh is gorgeous. Florence Pugh's costuming was so 10 out of 10 that I was like, that is the most radiant woman I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how you can costume people so well that all of a sudden I'm just like, that is the most great. When she was first cast as the Empress, I was like, I don't know. And then you see her there with this veil and these like insane
Neff bang.
face ornaments and these form-fitting ethereal chainmail. And I was just like, oh my God. Yes. Yes. Now, that's what costuming did
Pizza's yummy.
for someone that I didn't think was a perfect casting. Rebecca Ferguson is a perfect casting, in my opinion. And her costumes were so absurd that look at this. Look at this. What in the what? Unreal. Ethereal. Extra. Extravagant. Beautiful. Beguiling. This is just the costuming. Let's move slow. Let's talk about something that I have a real problem with
That's for a cooler.
in modern filmmaking: sound mixing and sound. Nolan, I know he's a lot of your favorite. Racism? What does that mean? Why are you saying racism with no qualifier? I'm just gonna keep moving forward. I think that the sound design of someone like Nolan worries me, where a lot of times you can't hear what the characters are saying, and it just kind of turns into like a cacophony rather than like having real motivated sound. The sound in this film is so goddamn fucking crispy. Everything is crispy. When they use the voice, the voice, if you haven't watched any Dunes, is like a Jedi mind trick. And every time they use the voice in this movie, you will feel it in your heartstrings. It is such a tactful and engaging bit of filmmaking that draws you in to the psychic power of these characters and makes you respect it. Someone gave a good analogy, Fusro Da. It felt like that. Fusro Da, motherfucker. It's like, whoa. It's like, shit, yeah. So the sound is perfect. Everything is so beautifully meditated in the sound design. Like the thropters, which are like the dragonfly helicopters, sound the way they should. The weapons, the Gatling gun that fires like a spread instead of a line of bullets, has this like, and it's just like, oh my God, they put so much work into this. They put so much work into this. It was awesome. Impeccable. The acting was unreal. Everyone brought it. I know
That's for a
that there are a lot of Timothy haters out there. There are a lot of Timothy haters out there. There should be far less after this film. Timothy owned this character in such a complete way. Nah, Walken was terrible? What? What do you mean? Because he sounded like Christopher Walken? I disagree.
Oh yeah, wow, that's for a
Walken was great
Dune
as
was
the
so good.
Emperor. Walken was
wow, that's
great
very
as the
cool.
Emperor. Leigh Shadow as Lady Margaret. I can't ever say her name. Leigh Shadow, am I saying it right? Leigh Shadow could have seduced me. Sidhu? Leigh Sidhu? She could have seduced me. Lady Margaret could have secured my bloodline, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, the way that she basically seduces a viper is just so cool. So good. Yeah, she seduced me. Josh Brolin was great. Zendaya was great. Javier Bardem. Oh my fucking God, Javier Bardem. His best role since No Country. I mean,
Oh yeah, wow.
not even
that's very
close.
cool.
Not even close. He probably had the best performance in the
Timothy's speech in
film,
front of the crowd
and
meeting
I
of
think
fucking fans.
he should be nominated for Best Supporting Actor because of this role. Unbelievable. Austin Butler was a wonderful
Oh, yeah,
villain.
Wow, that's very cool.
I didn't know how Austin Butler would fare as Fade Ralpha,
Oh, yeah,
but
wow,
Fade
that's
Ralpha
very
was...
cool.
Fade Ralpha is one of my favorite characters. He's just such a fucking maniac, and a maniac he was.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very
Unfeeling,
Thanks to it, Nash, time for my
sadistic,
sub game.
twisted fuck, but also kind of sexy in a bald way. Really good. Really, really, really good. Batista was great. And then the other
Oh, yeah, wow,
unbelievable
that's very
actor in
cool.
this mix that will not get enough credit because he wasn't in this film as much as he was the first.
Oh yeah, wow,
Skarsgård.
that's very cool.
35.
Oh my
Almost
God,
sweet third
Skarsgård.
year for this well-dried.
Skarsgård
Oh yeah, wow,
Killed.
That's very cool.
Neff.
killed, smoked, unbelievable. He sold that character, dude. You forget how hard it is to sell a space tyrant that floats. Like that character. I mean, I don't want to. This is not a spoiler, but that little communication between he and Fade Ralpha, between their eyes, where one of them's like, "Oh," and the other one's like, "Oh." And the other one's like, "Oh," and then he's like, "Happy birthday." Like that was just like, oh, they're so fucked
Oh
up.
yeah, wow, that's very cool.
They're so
I'll have to
fucked
watch Dune
up.
Part 1 to get Dune 2. I kind of don't want to.
Oh yeah, wow.
What'd you
that's very
say?
Cool.
Neff.
Do I have to watch Dune Part 1 to get Dune? Yes. What? Yes. What? Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yes.
That's very cool.
Yes. 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 Dune 1 is the diet that you go on so you can fit into the je ne peux quitter dress that is Dune 2. You must be invested in the world to earn these moments.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
A year in. Love you,
true.
Will.
Dude,
No.
I cannot believe how much weight I have lost since Dodgeball. That is actually wild to see how much weight I've even lost since Dodgeball. Good for me. The streamer has awoken. The score was incredible. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous score, top to bottom. The action choreography, here's what I will say. This film feels like a new generation of filmmaking. It was such a seamless incorporation of CGI and like advanced filmmaking tech that was integrated seamlessly. When I watched the new Avatar, it felt neat. It kind of felt like a tech demo. You know what I mean? Like when, like in the same way that Apple Vision kind of feels like, well, this is a bit goofy, but you can see where it's going in the future. Dune 2 just was like, oh, here we are. This is what is possible. This is what is possible. Just seem, and the little master takes, the little details, like the fireworks
Yeah,
on
wow,
Giddy
that's
Prime,
very cool.
that instead of being combustion fireworks are liquid fireworks. Oh my God. What a fucking unbelievable detail. And of course, the sun on Giddy Prime is a white light sun, so everything is grayscale. Fuck me up. Fuck me right up. It's just, it's a masterwork.
Oh yeah, wow.
It's
that's very
so
cool.
good. If you haven't seen Dune 2, I highly recommend you see it. in theaters. There is no reason not to see it. I mean, this is the level of hype we are at. This is the level of hype we are at. This is a man riding a sandworm. This is a man riding a sandworm around to the movie theater. But this is what I am talking about. What is... Something is vibrating. I think some guy with a subwoofer is driving by. I think this is what I talk about, and this is kind of why I've been exacerbated with filmmaking for a while.
Luja gifted a tier 1
Thank you so much.
_Lex.
I think the movie theater at its best can create a kind of catharsis and a kind of window to other universes that are so immersive that they allow you to dream. They take you out of yourself. They give you a real escape. It is a level of storytelling and craft that we see more frequently in video games now. Like the same experience that I felt when I was playing a Baldur's Gate 3, and I just was like, I was dating a tiefling. You know what I mean? In my mind, I was like, we're in a committed relationship now, Karlak and I. And there were so many elements of that game that I bought in and I believed. And there are so many elements of Dune 2 where I'm just buying in. I'm in. I am in. Anyway, I think it's a fantastic film. I won't even get into the very real commentary about...
Thanks for being my favorite
maybe
streamer.
taking
We'll
advantage of desert people for a natural resource they possess. There's some of that. But it's you don't need to realize those things. They will be incepted in you. That's great filmmaking. You might absorb the real political point without even knowing it's there. Avatar, I am going to say this sincerely, and I mean this. Avatar looks and feels
Do you think
like
the
a
departures from the
college
books are
student's
through the adaptation?
JVC handycam project
Here's
compared to
$5
this
my
film.
quizat haderach.
I mean that sincerely. That's a wild ass take. No, it's an intellectual take. Bad take, sorry. I'll stick with my film degree, my master's degree on this one. No, I mean, listen, Avatar is a great amusement park ride. It is. It's a great amusement park ride. As I said, what's your master's in? Film. I think it's a great amusement park ride because it shows you what is possible of tech. But I don't think that it has the level of writing or direction that arguably the best sci-fi book ever has, right? Like there's an argument that Dune is the best sci-fi book ever, right? So when we talk about the writing of Avatar, which is basically the hero's journey repackaged versus the greatest sci-fi book ever written. And then you talk about Denis putting on a masterclass beatdown. Like no one has mastered scale like this guy. Nobody. Effortless scale. Effortless scale. Are there elements of the books that you feel may be lacking in the movies so far or no? Yes. I will admit that there is one thing that they completely bypassed in the books that I think is really interesting. The Orange Christian Bible, basically all the lore around the war with computers as to why human beings have grown in this orange Catholic. There you go. Have grown in this way that they do not have computers and why they are all kind of like meta-humans. That is totally absent. This isn't a spoiler. This is not a spoiler because it is absent from the film, but it is definitely part of the book as it even relates to Paul Atreides' like ascension. He's given a copy of the Orange Catholic Bible by his chief medical officer, and it plays a big role in kind of the psyche of the books. And also, the other thing that is curiously absent in Dune 2 that I would have loved to see is the Spacing Guild. I mean, this is for Giga nerds only, but the Spacing Guild not being present in either Dune is like, come on. We're going to have all of this stuff about the Bene Gesserit, but we're not going to have the Spacing Guild. The Spacing Guild is like the yin to their yang. But I think we'll see them in the third film.
Oh, yeah,
that is my
wow,
expectation.
That's very cool.
Yes.
The changes Dan has made from the book with the little sister and Cheney shows he knows what he is doing.
Yes.
But not going into Metnots and the
I am not going to go into that at all because in a way that's a little bit of a spoiler. But I loved it. I loved it. And I would challenge anybody to go into this movie and not love it. Unbelievable. Holy shit, man. Movies are back, baby. Now, it's interesting. I think this movie explains to me something else that we have talked about on this channel. Quickly. Just quickly. Dune 2 is a Warner Brothers film. And I think Barbie and Dune 2 explain to me why they killed Coyote versus Acme. Because they knew that their cap gains were going to be so fucking insane that they were like, oh, it doesn't matter if we just eat a movie. We should just eat it as a loss and write it off. That is what happened. I am sure they test audienced Dune 2 and they were like, we're going to make $1 billion. So, I mean, it's fucked up and I don't agree with it, but now I understand why they did it. They knew they were sitting on the best film of the decade. They knew. The film story got leaked today. Yeah, I heard Caroline reading it. It sounds like it was really good. It makes me sad we will never see that movie. A decade? Yeah, when did Fury Road come out? Fury Road came out in 2015. Yep, best film in 9 years, I'd say.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Do I need to see Dune 1 before I watch Dune 2?
Yes. You have to. This is sci-fi. This ain't Fast X. Okay? You can't just go in there and be like, oh yeah, there's car chases, you'll be family, it'll be all right. No. This is cinema. You have to do the fucking required reading. Stupid question? No, it's not a stupid question. It's not a stupid question because there are a lot of bullshit film franchises that people frequent. Jurassic Park, Fast, a lot of the new Star Wars shit, Marvel, where it doesn't matter. You can just jump in at any point and you can watch your trash and shovel it in your fucking mouth hole and it's fun. It's a good hamburger. This is not that. This is a sirloin steak. Don't you dare fucking put sauce on it. You eat it as the chef serves it. Which is 3 hours of prerequisite film going. Lord of the Rings, best film trilogy. We'll see what happens with Dune 3. I'm going to say that definitively. We'll see what happens with Dune 3.
I'm ballsy. I don't.
Batman? We'll see what happens
I feel
with
like
Dune 3.
Dune is more of a philosophical work set in a sci-fi than it is political. Also, side note, I have no idea how they would do Leto Atreides the second on film.
So you don't have to worry about Leto Atreides the second because it's so far down
Without
the dune hole.
spoilers, can we talk about how this movie has some of the greatest set
Thank you for all
pieces
these
in film
donations, by the way.
history?
Has some of the best what? What did that say? I'm sorry. I was thanking them for the money and then I set pieces. Oh my God. Yeah. Unreal. What the fuck? Unfucking believable. Stupid set piece.
I'm a stud.
Everything they built.
Ballsy. I
It's
don't take
nuts.
no shit from anyone.
Yeah.
Can I just read the last page instead of the entire book? /sarcasm.
You will sit there and you will watch the first
Oh
movie.
yeah, wow, that's very
Listen,
cool.
I will
to
admit,
be back.
the first movie
Movie night
is
dude.
slow.
Oh yeah, wow, that's
The
very
first
cool.
movie is slow
So
because they're
beautiful.
setting up a world. And then the second movie is breakneck pace.
Ballsy.
The second movie is breakneck pace for 3
He
hours.
was nominated for like 16 Oscars and won 11. Also, the fighter that wasn't drugged is the fight choreographer for the whole movie.
That's awesome. But also kind of a spoiler, so be careful with that. I think this will clean the Oscars. This will clean the Oscars out. Guys, listen. Who am I? Look at me. I am the most bitter nerd on the planet. When do I suck a project's cock like this? If ever. I am so scathing with most of my reviews. I am such a bitter old comic book nerd. I sit there and I'm like, well, you know, I like the portrayal, but I thought that the action could have been tighter. This is how I review things. I am critical to a fault. Where people get mad because I will not suck the dick of their nerd project that they are in the fandom of.
Late night. I'm setting
I am
my alarm
objective
for
about
every
all
15
my
minutes
reviews.
so I can start
This
with
is the
stream
movie.
again.
This is the one you were waiting for. This is sci-fi. This is cinema. This is it.
Yeah, wow, that's
This
very
is the
cool.
one. This is
Thank
the
you
big
for
one.
Many months of
This is the
content.
storm.
Show
This is the
wormholes.
El Nino. It is a rarity. This is your once a decade movie that everyone should go see in the movie theater because it will blow your fucking mind. And if it doesn't, you're probably just not a film person. You're overhyping it? I'm not. It's that good. I'm not. Guys, when do I do this? When do I do this? It is as close to a 10 out of 10 as you'll get. And it's a sequel. What do you mean? I'm telling you, it's a 3-hour movie that I watched with ADHD Piker. Hassan ADHD Nabi, who literally would check his phone during a chainsaw fight. And at the end, he was like, oh, dude, that felt short. I'm telling you. It's that good. Mandy is for my taste.
I'm a stud.
I can admit
I'm
Mandy is for
I
my
don't take
taste.
no
It's a
shit from
perfect
anyone.
movie.
This is all well and good, but can you please tell us about your experience with the bucket?
I didn't get a bucket. I wanted a bucket.
I'm a
I'll
stud.
buy one on eBay.
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Yes.
This is my generation's Empire Strikes Back. This movie fucks.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm a
Yes.
stud.
It's the movie you deserve.
I don't take
It's the
no
movie you deserve.
I just got here and it's awesome hearing you give all this praise to Babe Big in the City.
Yes. Babe Big in the City, a revelation in cinema. No, nerds. Here we are. 5,000 of us. Nerds all. Nerds around. This is what you deserve. This is what you deserve. This is what you deserve. They're not just trying to fucking dump your pockets out. They're not just rolling at your nostalgia. They're not just throwing characters at the screen. It's not just derivative bullshit. It's not recycled. It is fresh, piping hot sci-fi. It's piping hot. And I'm going to be honest, you're going to miss some things the first time around. If you're not big on the nerddom, if you haven't read a little bit of the book, if you haven't watched the movie and maybe the prerequisite films and the original Lynch film, you're going to miss some things. But that's okay, because what do we do with great movies, chat? What do we do with great movies? We watch them more than once. And this is something that we've all forgotten. When's the last time you immediately wanted to rewatch a movie you saw? That's the problem. Film has become so disposable. It's just become like TV. It's binge it and throw it out. Oh, I watched it. All right, get it the fuck out of here. You should watch Dune 2, 3 times. Stop looking at my ass, chat. Anyway, I really have to say that part of the reason I love this movie so much is it reminded me that maybe I'm not just a bitter old piece of shit. Maybe I have standards, goddammit. And, you know, as I get older, I just feel like more and more, I feel like Stan from South Park, where I'm like, this is shit, that's shit, this is shit, that's trash. And to go see something and just be like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm in. Take me for a ride, Denny. Take me to your world. Fuck me up. Thank you for the 3 hours. Most of the time I get done with a 3-hour movie, I'm like, God, Jesus Christ. I got done with that movie and I was like, thank you. Thanks. In fact, when I got done with the movie, I was like, I hope he makes Dune 3 5 hours long. I don't give a shit. Do it. Do it, Denny. 5 hours. I don't give a shit. Make us buy a double ticket to watch it.
Take no shit from anyone.
Nandre has cast you as Duncan Idaho in his streamer Dune cast.
I mean, smart.
I'm a stud.
Wait, who did he cast as fucking
I don't take no
Paul
shit from
Atreides?
anyone.
Shout
Or-
out Greg
I mean-
Fraser as
I'm not Fade Ralpha.
The Batman, Rogue One, Mando Season 1.
Yep. Squeaks? Okay, based.
Oh yeah, wow.
Wait,
that's
Squeaks
very
is
cool.
Fade Ralpha or he's Atreides? Seer is Fade Ralpha? Okay, fair.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Yeah.
Dolby, IMAX, 4DX, 70 millimeters. I'm getting lost in the sauce will. Help me out.
Yeah. I would say see it in a movie theater. I will say that IMAX and some of those other screenings can get a little costly. And I don't want
Oh,
you
yeah,
to
wow,
feel
that's
like
very cool.
you
54
are
years.
not going to enjoy the film if you just see it in a regular movie theater. I do think the cost of seeing it in a movie theater is worthwhile. I do think that seeing it in 70 millimeter is better. I do think that seeing it in IMAX is probably best. But don't feel like you will not get an enhanced experience by seeing
Oh
it
yeah,
in a movie
wow,
theater.
that's very cool.
You will.
Hassle.
IMAX ticket is $25 near me. Yeah.
Suspicious
I mean,
tacky
that's,
form.
I will admit, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So if that's prohibitive for you, don't feel like you're missing out on the experience just because
Oh
you
yeah,
can't see it. in
wow,
IMAX.
that's very cool.
Late Night King never misses.
Imagine having to go with family. Yeah, that's tough. I don't know if my mom would get this film. Justice for Fade Routha. Expert knifer, groomed to take over family business, has mentally unstable siblings. Baron H thinks he's a hottie, kills a lot of people. Villain. Expert knifer, groomed to take over the family business, has mentally unstable siblings. Kills a lot of people. Hero. True. Fade was an excellent character. Dude, I love the Bene Gesserit in the film. God, the Bene Gesserit is so sick. Where's the best place to sit in the movie theater? Right in the middle. Right smack dab in the middle. And it's for sound reasons usually. They usually mix sound for the middle of a theater. Speaking of Dune, you're gonna like this new MMO coming out. I mean, just because Dune is good does not mean that its subsequent projects will be good. And you build your own base? Okay. All right. I might. Oh, I might.
That do awaken.
I mean, I'm going to play it. I mean, I'll try it. What am I, some kind of animal? Thoughts on Chalamet casting? I feel like he's not as convincing as Paul. Haven't seen Part 2 yet. He killed it. He killed it. So, God, how do I say this without spoiling anything? In Dune 2, there are two very different notes of Paul Atreides that he has to hit. No spoilers. But there's two very different phases of Paul Atreides that require a very different emphasis in his character. And I think he kind of nailed both. And I was very nervous about him hitting one of them. And I was pleasantly surprised. Please don't spoil a 50-year-old book. My brother in Christ. This ain't a movie. You think there's a swath of the populations that's reading Dune? It's a book, man.
Around to watching Iron Claw.
How many pages is
Jocelyn
Dune?
Butcher in it.
Yeah. 900 pages? No way.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
That's still a spoiler for most people. Aren't there like 6 Keck? Yeah, but we're talking about the original.
Hey, baby. Hi, Farley. You want a pet?
South Paul was the one you were worried about? Yes. This Dune promo is very Lynchian. What is this?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
What is this? How is this Lynchian? Because it's crappy? How is that Lynchian? It's just literally both actors with a steady cam. Because of the fog machine? I don't know, man. Because it's sexy? I mean, those are just two sexy people. Dude, that music cue made me rock hard. Every time she came in, every time I was like, the Elvis voice calling Austin Butler on the set of Dune 2. This Fader Alpha was sick. Fader Alpha. Fader Alpha. I'm going to name my kid Fader Alpha. It's such a hard name. Fader Alpha. Dune score when Timothée Chalamet stares into the camera.
You cannot keep interrupting. No. I'm having a conversation. I'm not gonna... No. Walter, I'm right here, baby. That's enough. Stop embarrassing me again. You're getting me in trouble.
Dude, that's kind of how the soundtrack hits, though. They just juice that thing out of nowhere. All of a sudden, you'll get with a as it is written. Yeah, we've seen the Dune Worm Rider. The Doom Worm Rider in the AMC theater goes crazy. Speaking of Austin Butler, this video of him has people thinking it's for a possible Heat 2 role. Thoughts?
That's all I needed.
Excellent. 0, 0, 0, 0. Go.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
13 months with the reality.
I mean,
having fun hanging around Neff.
let's talk about the elephant in the room. He looks like Val. He looks like Val Kilmer. So if they had a character that was like Val's kid, it would make a lot of sense if that's the sequel part of Heat 2. Because Heat 2 is apparently prequel and sequel. So I don't know. Could be. Dude, I saw this wrestling match last night. Dune or Sting through the glass was not the crazy part. Who's my man who has the Dune makeup or the Sting makeup that went off the ladder? Darby. Bro, Darby's bump was crazy. I mean, Dune at this, or I keep saying Dune. Sting at this age going through a table is crazy. Or going through glass is crazy. That is wild. Watch Darby Allin's bump. Does anybody have Darby Allin's bump? It was crazy. It was fucking, I saw it and I showed it to Caroline. And I know she doesn't give a flying fuck about wrestling. But I was like, you got to see this. Dune characters if they were streamers. Okay, how do I get to the full? All right, here's the full. Here's the full thread. Sierra's Fader Alpha, Tectone as Baron Harkonnen, Canute as Rabin, Squeaks as Paul Atreides as Craig. What a spoiler, dude. Valkyrie, okay. Iron Mouse as Stilgard is, yo, he's smoking that dust. My man is smoking dust. This is a crazy casting, but I love it. Northern Lion is Duke Leto Atreides. Caroline Kwan is Lady Jessica. Okay. Peach Jars is okay. What is this still? What is this from? XQCS. This is the best casting of all time. XQC as the Sandworm is wild. There's more? Where are they? I made you a song? Oh.
In the land down under where the wild hearts roam, Twitch and Neff, they're ready to make it their home. Sauce and soul rings, survives.
O-rings.
They're gonna fight for the win, they're ready to have some.
Why does this sound like what's the music competition in Europe?
Survivors, they're never backing down.
Yeah, it sounds like a Eurovision track.
In the wilds of the strand, yeah, they show them how it's done. Wild hot survivors, they're gonna be number one.
No Rain had an idea for a game where we would quiz people on obscure music or AI music, which I think is actually a pretty good idea. What the Peach Jars pick is from? What is this?
No, I'm untalented, right? Am I untalented? Can I get it right? Yeah. I'll kick your ass at laser.
I've never seen that clip.
Can I get it right? Yeah. I'll kick your ass at laser.
That's talent, baby. Okay, this is the bump from last night. This is actually fucking insane. If you guys don't watch wrestling, Darby Allin is like the new heir to the Extreme throne. And this bump is actually crazy. That is nuts.
For the love of God, what have we seen? Matthew pulled Nicholas out in the nick of time, and look at Darby. Look at his back. Look at the cut.
That is nuts.
Hey Will, got my hot sauce and NZ today. It's really good.
Watch this again.
Also show hole.
Like, what do you mean?
With his own body. Spine first. Oh, look at this.
That's crazy. Why? Because he's the man. Heroes live forever, but legends never die. Kungus is Fade Roth. Okay, this is not even a good edit. This is not even a good edit. You fought well, Atreides. That's awesome. I'm also working on making you a song. Here's a demo.
Oh. I fuck with it.
I got you a brand new girlfriend. Don't worry, you can just fuck me instead.
Wow. Hyperpop sure does sound different these days. Hyperpop really has come a long way, I'll tell you what. Have you watched the new BB No Money song? No, I haven't, and I will because I love me some BB No Money.
yeah, wow,
I actually fuck heavy with BB No Money.
3 months, Neff.
He's such a really nice dude. Every time I get to hang out with him, like at Streamer Awards, he's just kind of fucking the man. So real.
I said that I loved you, but I didn't. I don't know why I said that. Maybe I was just in love with the fat ass. But the pussy wide open like a tit tat. You're a fool if you think that I miss you.
I think it's love on the streets, birds and the bees. First time I see she squirt on balcony. Mới cho em nghe Việt lick được một tí. Em bỏ dòng anh Mỹ sau chỉ dắt con máy đi. I FaceTime and she his wife. I came eat and she said hi. I just told her about the price. She undressed, I don't know why. Met this chick, she a real estate agent. I broke it up, but she know that I'm handsome and agent.
Okay, this video is sick.
And she agreed to doubt the price and the rest. Left hand I smack, right hand side the contract. That I own the house and churches gave me contacts. And so bad when they came in, they made the dog cry. Said the party, so can we pay later? We can do anything for you forever. I'm talking porno and shit, bottles and chicks, models and honchos, banging for business. Tell you about the stories I've seen in my life. This is love. Next time.
Never have a problem with a girl if you tryna make my heart kinda start. Let me see.
Orson.
Only got one problem, it's a bitch. Glad I got up on my ex, she sick. Only got one problem, it's a bitch. 99 racks in the bank, looking rich.
This video is sick.
No money, making sex. If I stress too much, would you still like me? Yeah, you check out my type. Is your name Nike? And she knows what I like, and she doesn't.
Sierralpha. Thank you, Sierralpha.
Nightly, and I know that she likes when I call her wifey. Yeah, check out my bitch, she bad with it. Yeah, keep it between you and me, keep it hush. Yeah, I cannot believe you're into me, I think it's lust.
What did they film this on? This looks so good. I think they used one of those robots that like that they used on the Kendrick Lamar video. iPhone? Shut the fuck up.
Baby, no money. When she link me, wet like Kobe. Yeah, I'm too rich. Why you got so many red flags? Bitch, I'm from Vietnam. Tao đẹp trai là do ông cố nội tao để lại.
Bro, I thought someone was saying that definitively, and I was like, dude, it's over. I remember when they first came out with like the iPhone lenses, you could actually do crazy shit with an iPhone. I don't know if you can get to this level of resolution, but
shit and easy, you know it's tough. AB on the beat, you know it's tough. Bởi da xanh bao ngọt không ngọt thì chấm đường. Thấy tao trên tay cọp khi tao lượn. Có thể gọi anh là đẹp trai nhất Việt Nam. Muốn hãm hại tao đó là nhiệm vụ tự sát. Kiss the bang, bitches, and I flirt with the meaning. The bitches say, make sure you I mean it. Eyes in my teeth when I eat, you see feeling.
Take no shit from anyone.
yes?
We need jungle, I'm afraid.
We need jungle, I'm afraid. I don't know what you mean. Can you put it in chat?
Trần chuyển vần, bitch, I'm on fun from Saigon, Vietnam, you heard?
Did a chatter just do the nows for something completely unrelated? Oh no! Oh, they wiped the fuck out. Is this the jungle we need? We need jungle. Is this where she goes, "What is jungle?"
What name is given to the genre of dance music that developed in the UK in the early 1990s out of the rave scene and reggae sound system culture associated with acts such as A Guy Called Joe and Goldie?
Drum and bass.
Yeah, drum and bass.
can't accept drum and bass. We need jungle, I'm afraid.
Wilbo Shaggins, thank you. This edit is insane.
Wow, that's for cool.
Your content
Thank you.
always inspires me. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
doing what you do, Neff.
All right. I mean, I don't even know if they qualify as jungle, but I always qualified them as jungle. While we're talking about jungle, we need to. This is, bro. Does anybody remember this music video? We need jungle, I'm afraid. Turn your headphones up real loud. And get ready for a buzzsaw. Anyway, this song goes crazy. We need jungle, I'm afraid. What is that song called? That's Babylon by Congo Rock.
What name is given to the genre of dance music that developed in the UK in the early 1990s out of the rave scene and reggae sound system culture associated with acts such as A Guy Called Gerald and Goldie?
Drum and bass.
I can't accept drum and bass. We need jungle, I'm afraid.
This is actually so sick. Dude, I would love to wear glasses like this all the time. It reminds me of one of my favorite video game protagonists of all time, who I've always wanted to look like one day. And that is the guy from Comic Zone. The guy from Comic Zone had the sickest look of all time. The fucking pony hawk with the tiny glasses. We need jungle, I'm afraid. All right, what else is going on in the world? God damn it. I'm here for your viewing pleasure. I am not the white guy from Shogun. Stop asking me. Sea Dog VA. Yeah, of course. I knew that because Sea Dog's Japanese is way better. Man. Oh, we got some staple content. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. We knew this was coming. Ladies and gentlemen, we knew this was coming. Joe is hungry. He's about to review the fucking pizza. Hold on to your butts. All right, I'm going to grab a water. I'll be right back.
My name is Joe. You found yourself back at the Joe is Hungry channel, where we take grade B chicken, cook it to death under pressure, and add 11 herbs and spices right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. I'd like to give a special shout out to Irving. Thank you for following my channel for so long. And Christy, you be nice to him. I've got my eye on you. Caitlin and Jake, congratulations. You've made it this far. Keep on going. Josh, Ashley, Robert, and Michael. Matilda, Haley, Cass, and Leonardo. Quentin, Amit, Brian, Caden, Jonas, Lexi, Alex, and Reed. Oliver, Rachel, Cameron, and Paige. I want to wish a very special Joe's Hungry birthday shout out to each and every one of you. I really hadn't planned on heading back to KFC anytime soon after the last review, but they came up with something this week unusual enough to have the food poll people send me packing right back to KFC to check out their new crispy chicken cheesa. This fried chicken weirdness was first introduced into the Philippines back in 2015. According to KFC, this fast food phenomenon spread like wildfire through many other countries, including but not limited to Taiwan, Germany, and Spain, Mexico, and South Korea. Jiyun, is this true? Leave it in the comments.
Let's go, baby.
This global phenomenon has infiltrated the U.S. market. This crispy chicken cheesa, aka fried chicken.
I've heard mixed reviews on this thing.
Yeah, wow, that's very cool.
I'll be honest.
3 years. Hey, it will Neff. We have a toddler.
You need to watch the first part? We have a toddler. 3 years. That's crazy. Why? What did I miss? How far back? Showed off the plate. Hey! We did that shit. Chat, we did that shit. We were the ones that got him over the line. How cool is that? How cool is that? Yes, I'm alert, nurse. No, I don't want to look at it.
Hello again, everyone. My name is Joe. You found yourself back at the Joe is Hungry channel, where we take grade B chicken, cook it to death under pressure, and add 11 herbs and spices right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. I'd like to give a special shout out to Irving. Thank you for following my channel for so long. And Christy, you be nice to him. I've got my eye on you. Caitlin and Jake, congratulations. You've made it this far. Keep on going. Josh, Ashley, Robert, and Michael. Matilda, Haley, Cass, and Leonardo.
Good afternoon. Thank you.
Jonas, Lexi, Alex, and Reed. Oliver, Rachel, Cameron, and Paige. I want to wish a very special Joe's Hungry birthday shout out to each and every one of you. I really hadn't planned on heading back to KFC anytime.
Wait, is Joe in here?
Soon after the last review, but they came up with something this.
Joe, that button is looking real good, brother. Joe, that button is looking real good. Wait, is he streaming right now? I was streaming? My guy. He's all grossed up, chat. He's a real boy streamer now. Guys, if you don't follow Joe's YouTube or his Twitch now, don't miss out. Get in there. There it is. There are his socials. Give him a follow, give him a sub.
Week, unusual enough to have the food poll people send me packing right back to KFC to check out their new crispy chicken cheesa.
Joe, I've been waiting for this review. I've been waiting for this review. This is like a prize fight I've been waiting on. Since they announced this monstrosity, I've been waiting for you to review it.
This fried chicken weirdness was first introduced into the Philippines back in 2015. According to KFC, this fast food phenomenon spread like wildfire through many other countries, including but not limited to Taiwan, Germany, and Spain, Mexico, and South Korea. Jiyun, is this true? Leave it in the comments. According to KFC, this global phenomenon has infiltrated the U.S. market. This crispy chicken cheese, aka fried chicken pizza, is made of 2 extra crispy, boneless fried chicken fillets, zesty marinara sauce, melted mozzarella cheese, and covered with sliced pepperoni. A regular order of cheese will do your wallet for the princely sum of $9.99. Make it a medium combo for $12.99.
$10? That's kind of crazy.
Cents. If you just want to see what all the fluff is about and you don't want to spend all the cash, you can get a small order for $5.99 before taxes in Georgia. At the time of making this video, KFC didn't have any nutritional information on their website other than the calorie count in the description. So I reached out to customer service, really not expecting anything good. So you can imagine the shocked look on my face when 3 days later, I got an email back from KFC with the full nutritional information on the regular and the small portions. Each regular order, and that is 2 pieces
Lox
of chicken
with Joe Fry. Thank you.
20 calories to your failing diet. And a small crispy chicken cheese will add 410 calories. I have the stats on the screen and in the description below. After taking a closer look at the full nutritional information, I had to pinch myself. I thought I'd woke up in an alternate universe.
Void walk. Thank
KFC
you.
had also given me the serving weights on the regular and the small portions. The regular portion is supposed to weigh in.
Look at Joe. He's so clouded now that even the fast food restaurants are responding to him on the hop quickly. Giving them that. They know. They're trying to get those extra points out of the review.
At 374 grams or 13.19 ounces. According to my calculations, this thing should cost you
Farley.
a high, middle of the road, 76 cents an ounce. The small portion is supposed to weigh in at 187 grams or 6.70 ounces, jacking the per ounce price up to a lofty 89 cents an ounce. I've said it before, I'm saying it now, I can't stress it enough. These are preliminary, and I stress preliminary numbers because we have to verify the weights later in the video when we do the one and only.
I got a gallbladder attack eating a double tap. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're joking, but that hit me so funny. Oh my God, that's hurting my rib. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh at you, but that is crazy. That is crazy. That is nuts.
Weight test and calculate the actual relative fast food price per ounce. So
I had to have surgery. Oh my God. I don't mean to laugh. That's just so grim. That's so grim. You ate a double down and fucking stopped your internal organs.
Time to break out the thermometer, see what KFC has dreamed up, and roll the drive-through ad. KFC.
Yeah, KFC didn't tell you that the second down was you.
In Calhoun, Georgia.
Welcome back to KFC. Would you like to try a $20 tasty KFC meal or a smashed potato bowl? Order when you're ready.
Okay, I want to get 3 cheeses.
Small or the regular size?
The name offends me. The cheesa.
The regular size.
Okay, what else?
They should just call it the cheesest Christ.
That's all I need.
Go the full way. Jesus.
Okay, if you'll pull up, we'll bring them up to you when we get them ready.
Which penalty box do I got to sit in? Can I park back in the...
I don't care.
All right.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
She hit him with the I don't care.
One sub to Mandy_R40.
All right,
They have given
off to the
119
penalty box
gift
we
subs
go.
in the channel.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Many more to come.
Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for all the support tonight.
We're in the penalty box now, boys. Hopefully, they're going to cook it fresh. The last time I got put in the penalty box here, they forgot my order, and I had to go.
Cool.
There was a time in KFC in the Philippines went stupid. I erased the cheesa from my memory, but we had something called the cheese top burger. What does that even mean? It's exactly what you think was the follow-up. I don't know what that is. At a KFC?
That's very cool.
No. No, I'm making a YouTube video.
This video's got everything.
I appreciate
This might be one of the best Joe reviews ever, and we're only 5 minutes in.
it.
Have a great day.
You take care. Thank you. Well, I've got my fried chicken.
We'll check out the cheese top burger after this.
Cheese. Let's do the Joe is Hungry temperature test.
I can't wait to see what this thing looks like.
Cheese number 1 is 148.3 degrees Fahrenheit. Cheese number 2 is 140.2 degrees Fahrenheit. Cheese number 3 is 143.1
I think that will pass, but just barely.
degrees Fahrenheit. Just for general information, I like my temperatures to be at 140 or above. Actually, I was kind of hoping that this thing would be a little bit warmer than that, but I'm not really surprised. So today, Calhoun, KFC, you squeak by on the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Now it's time to get down to business. Let science take over. Warm up the scales, loose the blade.
It's literally just a cheap chicken parm. It's not really that crazy. It's got pepperoni on it. And it also still has the bones, doesn't it? Does it have bones?
Get ready to cut something, head back to the studios and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. And as usual,
it's boneless.
in every video, we take off for the packaging.
They should have put it on a bun. That would have gone nuts.
To keep things honest. So let's see how KFC does and set the chair on the scales. Cheese number 1 is 15.80 ounces. Cheese number 2 is 1 pound 0.50 ounces or 16.50 ounces. Cheese number 3 weighs in at 13.45 ounces or 381 grams. Well, KFC, your weights, they're all over the place. And I really don't see.
Well, Neff, I'm so glad that Joe is a friend of the channel. Yeah, me too. I like Joe a lot. He's a good guy.
How I can give you a pass on the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. However, on the bright side, these things are all above their posted serving weights. And maybe if you're lucky when you go to the drive-thru, you'll get a big one just like I did. So today, KFC, you pass
I can't wait
the
to see
Joe
what
is
this thing
Hungry
looks
weight
like.
test.
It's gotta
Now
look
all we
like a
have left
mess,
to do
right?
is add them all up, average them out, do the math, and that brings the per ounce price down to a more reasonable 65 cents an ounce. Now, if you use those same numbers on the small order, that's going to bring the price down to 79 cents an ounce. So now it's time, with all that behind us, to do the Joe is Hungry big reveal.
Okay, Fred again about to sue somebody on this track. Oh, man. The cheese isn't even melted.
Looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like.
I mean, even the picture of what it's supposed to look like looks like shit. That looks like shit. Oh, my rib. I'm sorry, dude. KFC needs to hire Taco Bell's food stylist. Because Taco Bell, always the photos, that shit looks pristine. KFC, I feel like they just had an intern take that with an iPhone camera. I'm eating the leftovers right now. Okay, so it can't be too bad.
What it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. We've seen what it looks like. We saw how much it was. If it looks like the ad photos or not, I'm going to let you be the judge of that this time. The weights were kind of all over the place, but they still stayed within spec. But that only leaves one more test to do, and that would be the one and only, the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is
bite test engage. All right, we're going to gamble on this. But the way we're going to gamble on this, so you guys can't cheat, because I know you guys are cheaters, is I am going to write down an over-under. You can gamble on whether or not I'm right. I have wrote down an over-under. You may now guess on whether I am right on my over-under or not. So if it is...
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
I think it... Okay, I'm writing it down. Okay. What if you're right? Then you guess that I am correct. If you think I will be wrong, you guess no. If you think that I correctly predicted this on this card, you guess yes. If you think that I was wrong, you guess no. I don't get it. I'm sorry. It's the only way we can do it, or else people are going to... This is dumb, not going to lie. Well, then stop pre-watching, you savages! This is what I have to do! There are people that will literally pre-watch Joe's stuff just to know the over-under so they can scam you out of points. This is what we've been reduced to. Now, I wrote that there would be over 14 cuts. There you go. If it is over 14 cuts, I am correct. One. Two. Uh-oh. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. It pays. The yesers win. That's a hit.
Well, there's plain marinara sauce. Its tartness doesn't get lost in the other flavors. I can even taste the pepperoni, and there's really no shortage of that. I can even taste the cheese. The savory chicken is tender and easy to bite through. On the other hand, this thing is very messy and drippy. You're gonna have to use every napkin they give you. Plus, I would probably recommend the knife and the fork. Otherwise, you're going to be wearing part of it. How is this thing right out of the box? Well, to determine that, we're going to have to look behind the curtain.
Shadow Joe.
Darkness. See what Shadow Joe's take is on it, and do the Joe is hungry sneak-a-doodle bite.
Hell yeah.
Sneak-a-doodle bite number 1. Sneak-a-doodle bite number 2. Sneak-a-doodle bite number 3. Did you get it all off my chin? I think you got it all there, buddy. All right, thanks. Good job. The chicken is very tender. The flavor combination isn't quite as weird as I thought it would be. And of course, I would have liked to seen this a lot hotter than that because it barely got the cheese melted. So let's move on with this video. After taking all that in, weighing the pros and cons, we've decided that it's time to give this thing a score.
Take no shit from anyone.
Yes.
Just hit for 340k channel points. We're up good.
We're up
Roll
good,
now.
baby. We're up good. The next thing I'm going to do a channel point giveaway is my merch. So that's going to be a big one, BT dub. And that I think will be in about 2 or 3 months. Just so you know. So channel points will have value. I will be giving away a significant amount of my merch to channel point havers.
If you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once lifetime experience. And almost.
But that's also why I have to make the gambling so obscure, because people will definitely rig it, because the channel points are actually worth real stuff. How many channel points? I do not know that. Let me get done with the merch. Let me know how much we're giving away, and then I'll set the price.
5 and down, is that all too familiar? Slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So let's go ahead and give this the number that it truly deserves.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
He liked this.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
41 months, that's a lot of months. Love
I'm going 7-3.
KFC. This is a very savory combination of flavors. It probably has enough sodium in it to put a herd of elephants into renal failure. But strangely,
or gallbladder failure, as we're told.
In my opinion, it works. It's actually not that bad of a value, although it could have been a little bit hotter out of the drive-thru. Actually, a lot hotter. So today, KFC, I'm gonna have to go 6.8. This is my review, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.
My man, Joe. I think we're going to have to gamble on whether I get his score right in the future, and that'd be like a big roulette hit.
6.9.
That'd be like a big roulette hit. Big time. Anyway, Joe, thanks for hanging out. If you're still here, that was an awesome video. We love watching you here, man. You fight like a demon. Yeah, dude. God. Looking good, Will. Trump Muad'Dib? What is this?
Folks, they're calling me Lisa Al Gaib, because I drank up that blue poo water. I drank it up like you've never seen. And it revealed to me the lies and deceit of every person I've ever met.
Thank you for the 1,000
I've seen
bits.
it all. I've seen it all. Allah has awoken me to holy war, because that's the only way we're going to get back spice.
Later, Joe. Everybody give Joe a follow. Appreciate you, Joe.
From that sad fat loser Baron and his sick freak friend Fade Routha. That's the only way we're going to get it back. They've called me Mahdi. They've called me Muad'Dib even in the past. But now they are saying that I am Lisa Al Gaib. It's true, folks. I'm here to tell you it's true.
The Emperor's trying to cancel me. Sleepy Emperor. Sleepy, I killed my father.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Sir, it's been 40 months and
Paul after the Paul. I'm not the Muad'Dib. Paul after the worm juice.
May Allah awaken the people and help them to see the evil doings of Israel and the United States. May Allah awaken.
No. There's no way. A horror movie about the Willy Wonka experience titled The Unknown is in the works. The film follows a couple haunted by the death of their son, Charlie, as they escape to remote Scottish Highlands where an unknowable evil awaits them. The unknown. Oh, no, dude. I swear my rib is not healing. The production company cited in the article did not exist 3 days ago. Oh, God. My rib is not going to heal. Guys, I'm having a great time tonight. I hope you're having a great time tonight. It is my pleasure to entertain you on your Monday. At this rate, a sex scene will be improv. Yeah. So apparently I saw this. Austin Butler is claiming that the second kiss, not the first one, the second kiss in Dune 2 was improvised, which is incredible. Which is awesome. Yeah, no, it's interesting. There are a lot of cultures and creeds represented in Dune 2, and I felt seen when I watched the Harkonnen kiss. White folk, we like to kiss our families on the mouth, and that's okay. W spoilers. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. You guys won't be able to enjoy Dune now that you know that 2 family members kiss one another.
Again, we're gonna make Arrakis great again. Paul Atreides, everyone. Paul Atreides. Muad'Dib, he said.
There are a lot of Dune Trumps.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very
What an
cool.
interesting crossover.
Dana gifted a tier 1 sub to Martin.
Thank you so much for those gifted subs. I appreciate you.
Dana Luja gifted a tier 1 sub to Twice Vinci.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Trying something new. I sent news stories in Discord DMs.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Dana Lucia.
News? I mean, I don't really do news. But I did see this. I think this is pertinent. I should talk about this. This is important.
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from
Stellan was amazing in both Dune movies.
Yeah.
You know what other great sci-fi show he was amazing in? Andore. Makes you think.
Andore. Yep. This was important news. I saw this. You know, I don't talk about many political things, but humpback whales were photographed for the first time fucking, and they were gay. I think this is important. I don't know why it's important, but I just like the idea of gay whales. They're turning the frickin' whales gay. You know? Just two giant whale bros fucking each other with their giant whale dicks. Can you imagine being the nature photographer that caught that? He's like, oh my God. This has never been captured before. Humpback whales. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They're gay. Those are gay whales. Hold on. They're doing gay sex. Humpback mountain. The jokes write themselves. Yeah, I thought that was cool. I saw that. That's good news. Gives new meaning to the term sperm whale. I like that. What is this? What the hell? First ever corpse flower blooms at CA Academy? What is a corpse flower? Haas, you really nailed it with these. This is the type of news that I am interested in.
Of rotten fish or a smelly feet sound. That is what the famously pungent corpse flower smells like. You know,
sound?
Experience it differently, but that's typical. And yesterday it began to bloom. About an hour ago, the doors opened at the California Academy of Sciences for people to come in and take in the fragrance. That's where we find ABC7's Lena Howland. Hey, Lena, how is it?
Hey, Kristen. To me, honestly, it smells kind of like some sweaty gym shoes. But biologists here at the California Academy of Sciences tell me this really is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Someone's going to try and smoke that flower. Dude, you got a flower smelling like gym socks. Somebody's going to try and smoke that shit. Especially in California, someone's gonna be like, yo, that shit is dank, bro.
To see one of these corpse flowers in full bloom. But before you head inside, just prepare yourself for that smell. Stacking up to nearly 7 feet at its peak.
Oh my God!
Nestled into what's known as the Osher.
That thing is hung! Yo, the flower your girlfriend tells you not to worry about. What the hell?
Peak nestled into what's known as the Osher rainforest. After 5 years of quietly growing, storing energy underground, the corpse flower known as Mirage stole some.
That's huge. How long will that be bloomed for? I kind of want to go see it.
And finally bloomed Tuesday afternoon.
Well, the opportunity to see one of these in bloom is
one day. God damn it, nature.
so ephemeral. The blooms last about 1 day, so you really have a short window of time to come see the flower open.
And while its beauty is captivating a crowd willing to wait hours, make no mistake, this flower smells like rotting flesh.
It smells like rotten flesh and carrion, so you might get notes of all of those different things. People say garlic, sweaty feet, rotten flesh. Yeah, I actually kind of thought it smelled a little bit like a porta potty, like a collection of scents.
This is the
first
time a corpse flower has ever bloomed at the California Academy of Sciences after this flower was originally gifted from their neighbor, the Conservatory of Flowers, as
who hates them.
just a young plant. Senior biologist Tim Wong says it's unique because this is the largest unbranched flower structure of its kind, and these flowers will
Kinda
typically
cool.
bloom in the summertime in North America. But this one decided to happen a little early in February.
We're very much at the early end of what's the typical season for this plant. Another thing that makes it very unusual for us and first. If you can take off work, come check out the flower. I would definitely recommend it if you can. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many people.
Oh, that's so cool, though.
And the bloom can typically last for up to 3 days, although the museum says it's already at its peak bloom today, so do not delay your trip on out here to see this. Now, the museum also told me that they do expect this plant to go through at least another 2 to 3 leaf cycles before producing its next bloom, which could happen in the next 2 to 3 years.
Oh, I'll be dead by then. Fuck, I'll never see a corpse blossom.
Live in
I'll
San
never
Francisco,
smell
Mina Howland, ABC.
the hot and stinky dankness of a corpse blossom. These are good stories. World's oldest person celebrates 117th birthday in Spain. Wow, we couldn't get her a better cake. It looks like they put the motherfucking candles in a meatloaf. We couldn't get Gam Gam a nicer cake? Oldest person in the world? Come on. 117. Catalonia, Spain. Wow. That's hype. 117, man. She's seen some shit. She's seen some shit. Yo, I'll be honest, when everything is going to hell, a 117-year-old is the perfect person to tell you, like, I've seen worse. I've seen way worse. Oh, you think this is bad? Nope. Wisconsin man's lifetime Big Mac consumption hits new record. Oh, this guy. He's eaten like a Big Mac or like 2 Big Macs a day for like ever. Don Groski, 70, has extended his Guinness World Records title for most Big Macs eaten in a lifetime after eating 728 additional Big Macs through 2023. So the interesting thing about this guy's record that I've read is that the Big Mac is actually shockingly not that bad in comparison to other fast food sandwiches. I think I remember that correctly. Yeah, they're only 500 calories. I mean, only 500 calories. But in comparison to like a lot of other foodstuffs, I guess if you're only eating those 2 sandwiches a day, there's no value that's really going to smack you. I mean, the sodium, obviously, but yeah, avoid the fries. There was, I watched a video also of someone recently who lost weight eating Taco Bell every day, which is hard to fathom. Wendy's Baconator is 970 calories. Jesus. Oh, Physical 100, new season. Oh, my body is ready. I loved Physical 100. It was like watching a real life anime. God, I loved Physical 100. All right, we'll get back to the news in a second.
운동선수로서 자존심 있잖아요, 자존심이.
Your chat's fucked? Why is my chat fucked?
올림픽을 준비하는 마음으로
목숨 걸고 합니다. 다 씹어 먹어버리겠습니다.
선거니 왔다는 걸 보여주자.
What is this? Oh, dude, if you haven't seen Physical 100 on Netflix, it's awesome. They basically made a real life anime. They're just basically like, we want to find the crazy fittest person in Korea, and it got wild. There's already 1 season out. Yeah, it's like Baki the Grappler real life. It's awesome. Go watch it.
미쳤다.
하자!
Yes. Oh my God. What? Yo, this dude is on that tremcruderol. Forget cow steroids. This dude is taking moose junk. My man is on the gear. He took that. He's taking that shit that killed Z's, bro. My God.
야, 이건 너무했잖아.
Yeah, every time you get eliminated, they smash the bust of your frame.
와, 이건 뭔데?
뭐야 이게?
뭐지?
Are they natty? My brother in Christ. This man looks like he was inflated with a fucking bicycle pump. What do you think?
와 대박이다. 진짜 광산이야.
시컬백 미쳤다 진짜. 와.
한대 구매 가자.
이 정도는 나와야 맛이 투지.
Oh my God, the wrestling pit. This is the best event. They put a ball in a fucking death pit. And they're like, whoever has the ball at the end of 2 minutes wins.
모두 세 곳입니다.
대박.
야 미쳤다.
아 이거 그냥 UFC인데.
배고팠나 봐요. 시합에.
Oh my God.
그냥 죽일까?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I forgot. They let you challenge whoever you want. There's no men and women. So some dudes will take the easy way out and they'll be like, oh, I'm going to challenge this gymnast. And they just crush them.
얘를 그냥 죽일까?
Oh.
뭐야 미로야?
잡히면 죽는 거 이런 건가?
Get caught, you die?
이런 무자비한 걸 어떻게 생각해내는 거야 도대체?
Oh my God, this shit is so anime.
정신을 차리지 않으면 내가 이곳에 살아남을 수 없겠구나.
Squid Game 2.0? No, it's not Squid Game 2.0. Because Squid Game kind of has some element of like randomness in it. This is basically like we want the biggest thug in the world. It's the Roid Games. It is gladiator shit. Yeah, MXC with steroids, yes. Oh. I'm rock hard. I'm fully torqued. I'm fully torqued for that. All right, back to the news. Welshman breaks world record with 69 rabbit tattoos. Do they have a oh God. Wow. Man, that guy loves bunnies. I tell you what. Why? No one knows. Kentucky couple exchanges wedding vows in a gas station bathroom.
Fill it up with love. Tiana and Logan ditched the church and got married inside a gas station bathroom. Watch as Tiana, all dressed in white, walks down the aisle, passing right by the fountain drinks. Waiting in the bathroom is her groom.
In sickness and in health.
Why?
After the happy couple says their I do's.
Why? Why? You could just do it outside. You could just do this outside.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
With a flip of a switch, the bathroom instantly is turned into a disco. Perfect for their first dance.
We closed the restrooms and they gave complimentary free fountain drinks for the inconvenience of the restrooms being closed. And we actually had some of our regulars that we have here and customers that got to witness the wedding themselves.
Talk about high octane love.
Do they work there? I don't, guys. You know, I come up into a point in my adult life as I've grown and developed as a person where I'm like, I firmly believe that if it's not hurting anybody, you know, whatever floats your boat or finds your lost remote. But at the same time, there is this prick in me that says, why? What the fuck are you doing? Why the fuck did you do this? How are you going to explain that to anybody? You got married in a bathroom. Why did you do this? I don't know. New GTA 6 character? Not my fault. The truck don't surf.
All right, take a look at this video from New Smyrna Beach today.
Look at this guy.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
The face of math.
This guy right here decided to do a little beach driving, even though there wasn't much of a beach today.
Yeah, you see his truck out in the ocean there. Now, this man is facing charges. Fox 35's Kelsey Cairns is joining us live from where this all happened. Kelsey.
Facing charges for what?
Thankfully, deputies stopped him.
Oh, well, he was probably high on meth.
Right in the nick of time.
That's right. This whole thing could have ended very differently. Now we know that Volusia County deputies, they arrested him not long after he was caught.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Dude,
arrested him not long after he was caught?
Cool, dude.
Don't you mean he was arrested? Who caught him? Fucking animal control?
This white pickup truck seen driving through the surf here at New Smyrna Beach landed 49-year-old Jason Brushkovich behind bars in Volusia County. His jellyfish joyride coming to a halt when deputy vehicles arrived on scene.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Yeah. Reports say Jason, who's from New York, drove around a
Can I get in trouble for that? Yeah.
gate that said do not enter and proceeded to make his way towards the water. Keep in mind, the beach was closed Tuesday due to high surf.
We see a lot of unusual stuff here, but that's probably the dumbest thing I have ever seen.
Jeff Buckingham, who works at a bar on the beach, has a panoramic view of the waves. When he saw
Man, that is quite the superlative. Dumbest thing you've ever seen in Florida? It's like the hottest girl in Australia. You know what I mean? That's like a new level. That's stiff competition.
Was arrested and booked on a $200 bond.
It probably costs more than that to tow it out of the water. You wouldn't catch me driving a pickup truck in 3-foot deep water.
Really?
Yeah, it certainly isn't something you see every day. Now, he was arrested around lunchtime today, and at last check, he's still sitting in Volusia County Jail on that $200 bond. Reporting live in Volusia County, I'm Kelsey Cairns, Fox.
My man doesn't mind ruining a fucking Ford F-150, but doesn't have $200 for bail? Well, I mean, sounds about right. Ripped to the last Hooters. Hooters restaurant in West Virginia is scheduled for demolition. Community holds candlelight vigil. Stop.
I'm going to try to be serious through this story. So tragedy struck a small town in West Virginia back in 2020. Their local Hooters shut down for good.
Locals wiped away their tears and gathered one final time to say goodbye to their beloved restaurant before it gets demolished. Daniel Burbank from our West Virginia affiliate reports.
They're calling it the end of an era.
Can you no spoilers?
Hundreds gathering at the old Hooters for
Yo, hire this man to cry at my funeral. Are you shitting me? This dude is selling it. This dude is selling it.
hundreds gathering at the old Hooters for a candlelight vigil.
It's a lot of memories going down with that building.
But through the tears, former Hooters employees coming together for one last reunion.
I started out as just, coming in to get a job, and it became so much more because I met so many lifelong friends and my co-workers.
I want to thank each and every one of you.
West Virginia's last Hooters in Kanawha City never reopened after March 2020.
Closed. Closed. Why is that so funny to me? Why is that closed?
For all the naysayers, the doubters, the down talkers and whatnot, this building right here was a legitimate, iconic figure to the Kanawha Valley.
The vigil began as a joke between friends gaining traction on social media and the attention of international news outlets.
Long live Hooters.
The building will be torn down and replaced with a popular gas station chain. Crowds celebrating.
Oh my God in heaven, what is that? What is that?
Decades of memories. Co-organizer Leo Browning says Hooters corporate found out about the vigil and overnighted them a box of calendars to give to people. Browning adds he hopes the love and support for Hooters continues for years to come.
I think we've all experienced loss, and we can absolutely relate. Our hearts go out.
Yeah, I'm not trying to dog your grief, but people have real problems.
This snarky gay man just put everything in perspective. Sometimes it takes one snarky gay to really put things in perspective.
Absolutely relate. Our hearts go out.
Yeah, I'm not trying to dog your grief, but people have real problems.
Awesome.
Good.
Dude, I will say, part of growing up in America is having gone to one very awkward dinner with your uncle at a Hooters. If you missed that step in your development as an American, it's kind of like how they talk about kids that don't crawl will have emotional problems later on. You know what I mean? Because they miss a developmental stage. Going with your uncle or parental figure to a Hooters, it was one of the most important awkward dinners of my life. I still remember going with my Uncle Mike, and I could not control my excitement. And my uncle being a homie and lying and saying it was my birthday. So they brought my ass up on stage and I was blushing my ass off. Good God, burnt into my memory. I think I only ate at a Hooters that one time. Fire memory. Dude, I saw this sketch. Yeah, I mean, it's relevant. Let's watch the Sydney Sweeney sketch because Sydney Sweeney's in it. And you guys know how I feel.
Okay, let's see what I made in tips today. 40, 41, 42 bucks. Not bad.
Damn, I made 39. So close.
Well, it looks like I'm the tip queen tonight.
Okay. Sarah Squirm in this wig is actually so hot. Sarah Squirm is actually so attractive. Cool. It's crazy.
42 bucks. Not bad.
Damn, I made 39. So close.
Well, it looks like I'm the tip queen tonight. How about you, new girl? Oh.
LOL, her last name. That's not her last name. That's her stage name.
Yeah, how much tips did you make?
31, 32,
$36,000. Jesus. What? Is that low?
$36,000.
Yeah, that's pretty good, Tina.
Well, another bad day for Dennis. All I got in tips was 12 cents and this note that said, "You ruined my day."
That's the job, you know. It's up and it's down sometimes.
Yeah, table 6 stiffed me.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I'm so sorry. I had to run to the bank. Here's your tip, new girl. Damn, she fine.
Okay, that is insane. I served that guy last week. When I brought the check, he patted his pockets and said, "Sorry, I just got laid off."
Yeah, well, when I served him, he said, "Are there any ladies who worked here?" Okay, guys, Raz the new girl. But honestly, I think it's just about great service. Watch. I'm gonna go deal with table 8.
This is awesome.
Hi, boys. Who wants a refill?
Us, we do.
Coming right up. Oh my gosh, I am such a klutz. I am so sorry.
It's okay. Anything you do is okay.
Oh, it looks like there's a little beer left in the pitcher. Who wants some? You?
Ah, what the heck, sure.
Okay.
Oh, awesome. That's what it is. I've been sober for 22 years and that's over now.
Hey, can we buy you a car or something?
You guys are hilarious. See?
And that's over now.
Okay, you spilled all over them and made one guy relapse. They just like you. Watch. Hey, guys. I just wanted to offer you a free round.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't want to see you. I don't want to know you. I want other girls.
And I'll take that.
Great. So, yeah, it was a little different for me.
Yeah, exactly. Watch this.
Hello, my guy.
No.
See? No offense, Tina, but you're making us feel bad and you're taking all our tips.
Yeah, maybe Hooters isn't the right place for you. Oh. You know, I always thought that this place was the one place I'd feel at home. I've tried to work at other jobs and I can't.
She's so good at acting.
I worked at an airport, no planes took off. I was a crossing guard, thousands died. But if you don't think I belong at Hooters, I'll go.
Wait!
Oh my God, Hooters mascot, Hooter be Owl?
That's me, and I
Hooter B. Owl.
can't leave. You are my Harry Potter, and this is your Hogwarts. So please stay.
If you really want me to, okay.
Thank you.
And what about us?
I don't care. Now, I must go. I have a funeral to attend. My friend Flacco flew into a building. I'm very sad. So if someone could show me their breasts.
I'll do it.
I'll just leave.
Goodbye, Hooter be Owl.
Okay, so I saw that sketch and it was pretty good. And the other sketch was the one that she did with the gay guy was so fucking funny. This was awesome. I thought this was the best sketch of the night.
Can I tell you guys something super embarrassing?
Oh, yeah, wow,
I have
that's
like an
very
itsy
cool.
bitsy crush on
Well,
someone.
Bowen Yang, yeah, he killed this.
Also, when are you showing Hole?
No. Bowen.
I was like, boy genius, y'all are giving girl dumbass.
I don't know, he's just so funny and he's sweet, but it obviously can't be anything.
Girl, you should absolutely go for it.
But isn't he gay?
Gay? No, Bowen's straight.
Yeah, straight as they come. Bowen just plays gay on the show because it's a shortcut to laughs.
He hooks up with girls.
Oh, yeah. Hot girls, too. Bowen pulls.
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
Hey, hey.
Baby, I've missed you so
Oh, Gina, when I'm at work, Gotta cut out the babe stuff, okay?
Is that Gina Gershon?
So anyway, the idea is Sydney Sweeney Todd.
Attend the tale of Sydney Sweeney.
Oh yeah,
People
wow,
style,
that's for cool. Oh my god.
Yeah, Mikey, that sounds awesome.
It'll be funny when we do it.
Hey, baby girl, where's my smile?
Bowen, I didn't know you were straight.
Oh, yeah. I'm full hetero. That's better.
So, what's your type?
Oh, you know. Blonde, smart, heavy naturals.
Oh, yeah?
What's yours?
Gay presenting Asian podcasters.
I know a few of those.
Hey, Sydney, are you coming to set?
Oh, yeah, I'll be right there.
You get tired of laughing with the little boys, let me know.
Bowen Yang choking Sydney Sweeney is so funny.
Wait! Do we need protection?
No, it's fine. I'm on prep.
That was amazing. Hey. I'd really love to see you again.
Oh, yeah, I have a lot going on.
Right, totally.
Plus, I gotta keep up appearances with the whole gay thing. It's sort of my meal ticket.
Wait, can't you just be straight?
You don't get it, okay? I don't want this. I don't want your life.
What the hell does that mean?
It means get off my back. Whatever. I'm going to Paris.
Will's the one enjoying this the most. It's because I think it's fucking hilarious.
I got played by Bowen Yang.
Welcome to the club, Mama.
Why didn't you warn me about him?
Some lessons you gotta learn for yourself.
I'm never gonna find love.
Never say never.
No, thank you. Get out!
Dude, Bowen Yang saying heavy naturals and then choking her is so... Dude, this hard cut from here to here the first time I saw it cracked me up. Dude, that's funny. I gotta give it to SNL. I throw a lot of shade SNL's way, but that's funny. Bowen Yang is fucking funny. Why is the choking funny? Because Bowen Yang is like one of the most. He's gay as a $2 unicorn. He's so feminine. So just to see him literally lead with choking and then immediately play Warzone after fucking Sydney Sweeney, that's funny. That's fucking funny. I'm sorry. That's hilarious. That's funny. All right, hang on. Actor behind the Willy Wonka woeful experience talks. Oh my God, it's the unknown. The unknown talks about his experience.
Hello, it's Felicia.
Her experience, sorry.
This is my official unknown face reveal. So, Hello, I'm Felicia. I'm 16 and I am the unknown. First of all, I am a ghetto. Sorry to disappoint. Second of all, this is actually my real hair. It is not a wig. Third of all, don't worry. I have proof that I am the real unknown. Don't worry about that. Here's proof. I suppose this is me. That's some of the cast. Yeah, that's me. I still had my mask on at that point. That was actually after. Like, this is when it was shut down. This is when everyone got told to leave. That was when we took this cast photo. I've got pictures of me. This is me behind the mirror, in the mask, which, yeah. I also have this picture.
I love that she is now internet famous for like A, child labor, and B, being the worst character ever that traumatized kids. Hey, you're that chick who traumatized all those kids.
This is me. This was sent to my Snapchat private story. This is when things...
What did she write? 2 willies are missing, so 1 willie has stayed in the imagination lab for an hour. The imagination lab!
This is when things were going downhill. This is when the bad stuff was happening. At this point, one of the Oompa Loompas gave me a bag of sweets because I had not ate the whole day, and I was sitting behind that mirror and I was sore, I was starving, and it was really, really lovely. And before you guys ask, yes, I have seen the leaked photo of the cast, and I am a little bit upset that I wasn't able to do the review, but it is what it is, you know. Next video is a cute.
Good for her. Good for her. Some 16-year-old forced to do something, well, not forced, but like hired to do something that it clearly wasn't as advertised. You know what I mean? Kind of taken advantage of. All those actors were, and she gets a little bit of internet fame out of it. That's cool. Meet the Tower of London's new Raven Master. Haas, you cooked. Haas, you absolutely cooked.
Get it.
Says if the ravens leave the 11th century tower beside the river, the kingdom of England will fall.
One more.
Michael Barney Chandler has an important job of making sure it doesn't happen. The new Raven Master looking after the precious bird. Dude, ravens are so cool.
I take responsibility very seriously, and now that I'm Raven Master, to have that extra responsibility on my shoulders, yeah.
Okay, the fit goes absolutely nuts too. Holy fuck, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna show up to the next Streamer Awards in that Raven Master fit.
I don't know if it's true or not because we've never let the number drop below 6, and it's not going to happen while I'm here.
Oh. I have never heard this lore. Am I the only one who's hearing the Raven Master lore for the first time? Huh. Yo, how do you get that job? That might be the sickest government job of all. That might be the best government job available to man. The Raven Master? What's a Raven Master make? How much does the Raven Master make? They have to have this online. They only pay him 30 grand? Oh, dude, we need a raise for the Raven Master. We got to pay the Raven Master more. Go fund me for the Raven Master. Oh. Musica trailer. Okay, I have no idea what this is, but she is very cool. This person is very cool, so I'll watch this trailer. Cool. Yes.
Will, this is the best government job ever, and yes, it involves birds and guns, but not how you'd think.
Oh no. Meet the man who shoots at birds all day to keep them off a toxic pit? What?
Every round in this rifle could save a bird's life.
What?
The splash of the bullet scares migrating species off this mile-long toxic lake in Montana.
That's literally my job, except at an airport. What? We got Raven Masters in chat? Oh, dude, this is almost as big as when we had Joe is Hungry in chat for the first time. We got a Raven Master?
If birds land there for more than a few hours, the acidic water cooks them from the inside out.
Oh no. What? Wait, how did the water get this bad?
It's Mark Mariano's mission
What
to
did
make
we
sure
do to the
that
water?
doesn't happen.
Yep, Mark Mariano, Waterfowl Protection Specialist. We invented that title, but it fits.
He uses a multi-million-dollar arsenal
It's
of
an old
high-tech
copper mine. Water flows in. Huh.
tools to keep birds off of what used to be a copper mine in Butte, Montana.
Oh, it's in Butte? Oh my God. Guys, I spent time in Butte. I know Butte, Montana. Okay, this is a flashback. I spent a week in Butte, Montana. I've told this story when my friend snowboarded off the side of a mountain and hit a tree, and I carried him down the mountain. We had to be in a neuroscience ward for a week because he fractured his skull. So I spent a lot of time in Butte, Montana. I know this area well. Dude, instead of like celebrating New Year's, I was at a Wendy's eating spicy nugs for New Year's while my buddy was in the neuroscience ward in Butte, Montana. Dude. I asked the doctor. Oh my God, my ribs. I asked the doctor in Big Sky. I was like, is there anything cool to do in Butte? And he's like, it's the meth capital of Montana. And I was like, oh, sick. Okay. I guess I'll smoke some meth for New Year's. It wasn't that bad, but I just have this very traumatic memory of basically being in a hospital for a week. Butte was fine. If you're from Butte, no shade.
The one everybody likes to see, though. Do you get to fly the drone? That's what they all say. No.
What's now a toxic bird bath started out as an open pit mine 65 years ago. But in 1982, the company that owned the mine shut down.
Is your friend
the water
okay?
pumps.
Yeah, he's okay. But I saved his life. That was crazy. I've told this story before. I was skiing. He was snowboarding, and my knee had been hurting me a lot. This is kind of when my knee was still pretty bothersome. And so the first day out, I was like, let's do really light skiing, snowboarding, just warm up. Nothing too crazy. So we didn't wear helmets because we were just going to do all blue and green runs. And my buddy Dan likes to fuck around and do pranks and shit like that. And so he was like, he kept snowboarding over the back of my skis. And then we were going down this one turn, and I think he was going to try and get a bunch of speed and blow past me. And I don't know what was going on, but I literally had spider sense, and I looked behind me and I just saw a plume of snow. And I was like, that's not good. Where is Dan? And so I popped my skis off and ran back up the run. And I was looking off the side of the mountain the whole time because there was like a drop off on the side of the run. And I looked down, and he was about 30 or 40 feet down in the tree line, and he was totally unconscious. So I went down, and I like immediately, he was still breathing, but it was really labored. And I checked like his spine and his legs and his ribs to make sure that nothing was like fractured or like compound fractured, like sticking out of his skin. And when he came to, I kept trying to tell him to not move, because I didn't know if his back was okay. So I was like, Dan, you got to stay still. You got to stay still. You got to stay still. And he wouldn't stay still. He was too out of it. So he was just like, he just kept trying to move. He just kept trying to move. So I was like, all right, fuck, he's not going to stay put. So I popped his snowboard bindings off, and I loaded him on my shoulders, and I trekked up the side of the mountain, and where we were was pretty remote. So I had to trek down the rest of the run with him on my shoulders. And then I got to, I saw another skier, and I was like, you please tell ski patrol. So then I laid him down and I just made him sit at the bottom of this run until ski patrol showed up. Ski patrol checked him, and they were like, hey, you know, he's talking and like, he's all right, but his ear is bleeding, which is not a good sign.
Lamp is fun.
And they're like, was he wearing headphones? Because if the headphones smashed into his ear, it could have punctured the eardrum. And I was like, no, he wasn't wearing headphones. And they were like, well, you know, it's up to him. And my buddy Dan is like a tough guy, and he's like, nah, I'm all right. I'm fine. Because it was New Year's. And he was like, let's go get a beer. It'll be fine. And I was like, no, bro, you're going to the hospital. Like, you don't even remember what happened. You didn't even see yourself. Like, you were hung up in the trees, totally unconscious. There's no way you're going to the hospital. And he was like, nah, man, that's bullshit. And I was like, Dan, I'm not taking no for an answer on this one. You're going to the hospital. And he was like, all right, fine. So he goes to the hospital in Big Sky, and the doctor is like, yeah, man, I think you dodged a bullet. You know, you're talking okay. You might have cracked a rib. I think you're fine. We're just going to do an x-ray. And we were all like, oh, thank God. And my aunt was with us, and she was like,
to the first year of many.
She was like, you know, I'm glad we dodged that. And I was like, yeah, you know, and my buddy is literally like, yo, I can't wait to go to the New Year's party. Like, oh, I'm so excited. Like, he's ready to go get fucked up. And then the doctor comes in the room, and he's like white as a sheet. And he's like, we need to get you on a helicopter right away. And, my buddy is like, why? He's like, we just saw the x-ray. You have a fracture in your skull from about where your eyebrow is to behind your ear. And he's like, there's a good chance that like your brain could swell and you could die. So we need to get you to a neuro ward immediately. And we don't have one in Big Sky. And the weather is fucked. So we have to get you to a private jet. So we had to take a helicopter to a private jet to Butte, Montana. And we had to drive like 4 hours to Butte. Oh my God, those medical bills? Yeah, no shit. But yeah, he sat in this neuroscience ward where they took pressure off his skull. But yeah, I mean, fucking crazy, dude. Literal, like, and that's why dude, if you ever ski or snowboard, A, wear a fucking helmet, and B, respect the easy runs. Doesn't matter if you're on a green run. If you're going 50 miles per hour, you're going 50 miles per hour. You will fuck your ass up. I since that moment, I have skied completely different. I've never skied the way I used to. Like, it doesn't matter. If you're on the easiest run in the world, you hit a rock, you're goner. So just always respect what you're doing. Does he still fuck around on the slopes? I think he's snowboarded once or twice, but we used to go hard. We don't do that shit anymore. But yeah, moral of the story is wear a fucking helmet. No comment on the helmet issue. Won't say a word. I mean, this was a few years ago where not everybody was wearing a helmet yet. Everybody wears a helmet now. If you go out, everybody's wearing a helmet. But this was still at a time where like Giga Chads didn't wear helmets, and it was stupid. It was a dumb thing. Wear a helmet.
Groundwater started to seep in, creating sulfuric acid that leached metals out of the rock. People have been shooing birds off the Berkeley pit ever since. And some of the methods they've developed here could help protect the estimated hundreds of millions of birds.
Bro, let me say this. When I first started skiing, let me put this in perspective. When I was like a 7-year-old skiing, no kids wore helmets. None. The children didn't wear helmets. It's changed a lot.
Industrial activity every year. Snow geese, avocets, and grebes.
Grebes
are just a few of the species that stop in Butte on their journey north in spring and south in fall. And Mark loves them all.
And your widgeon, teal. I mean, I dream, sleep, eat, and poop, ducks.
Oh.
We obviously went over the top with the wildlife decor. My mom bought me this one and I told her it was stupid. But now I love it.
But the sounds that repel birds are more unnatural.
So we're gonna move it over. There it goes. Always when you're trying to talk.
The first line of defense is 4 so-called wailers. They randomly play a series of alarms to annoy the birds.
You can hear these things on a nice warm summer night all across Butte.
And propane cannons hooked up to timers fire all day.
They mimic
This is
gunfight.
crazy. Just don't pollute next time.
Which a lot of the birds are scared of for obvious reasons.
On special occasions, the birds might get their own private fireworks display.
This is a kind of a last resort.
What?
We know, something big would be coming. We've used them twice.
One of Mark's favorite tools is meant for spotting the birds before they get wet.
It's a $5,000 Swarovski scope.
But after nearly 4 years on the job, he can usually spot.
With a goat.
Thank you so much. I think I do a good job entertaining people at night. That's my job. My job is after you get done with a day of work or whatever the fuck you're doing, you can kind of put your feet up, put me on your left monitor, and tune out a little bit. If I'm accomplishing that, then I'm doing a good job.
Spot them with the naked eye.
Can you see them?
No.
I'm going to keep laying on them because if we can keep them from landing, that's always the best.
HQ is this small hut along the same ridge where the mine's dispatcher used to direct trucks.
Dr. Gauls, thank you.
They call it the Bird Shack.
We've discussed renaming it something more professional sounding than Bird Shack, but it's become such kind of
the fuck shack
colloquial term that we kept it.
During peak season, someone like Mark comes up here every hour to do what they call hazing. That's the technical term for annoying birds that land on.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Writing code for 2 projects. This helps smile.
Thank you. Writing code for 2 projects. God bless you, sir. God bless you. My fucking dyslexic heart cries out to you. Learning to code as a dyslexic was my Sisyphistic moment, pushing a boulder up the fucking hill. Those attention to details, baby. Steal your face off, though. Go steal as much code as possible.
On the pit.
If you ain't stealing when you're coding, you ain't trying.
So they fly away.
We got a group coming in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey,
yes.
Will, been going through a lot and I really appreciate you always bringing it for us. You help more than you know. P.S. Show hole.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
You're on my living room TV. I can see you from every room in my apartment.
Nice, thank you.
And it looks like more shelvers.
How many people do you think have fucked with me on screen over the 5 years I've been a streamer? We got to be in the thousands now, right? 5 years?
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from
What's
anyone.
up?
I can confirm Mark poops on ducks, but as a duck we would appreciate no kink shaming.
That is such a dumb donation. I hate that you made me laugh to that. I felt my IQ.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Thank you.
Okay, holy now.
It did.
So there's 33.
2, 3, 43.
You gotta stop picking the big companies at Will Neff. What does that mean? I'm not following.
When they first started scaring off birds 30 years ago, their only tools were a rifle and a clipboard. They didn't even have heat during the long Montana winters. For the most part, it worked. Even if the miners' records looked like a real-life game of duck.
As a developer, I have a 49 inches monitor. You take up 75% and I write both projects on 10% of it. The rest goes to chat.
That's so funny. That's awesome. Thank you.
Duck Goose.
When you joined 100 Thieves, I fucked with your vibe and been watching you since. Feels good seeing someone around my age kill it like you. Thank you. Hey, well, one for the old guys, right? Thank you.
That changed in 2016. Snow geese migrate through Montana every year, but that November, an estimated 60,000 of them.
Holy fuck. That doesn't even look real on my monitor.
An estimated...
Because you pause it and it makes sense,
60,
but then you play it and it doesn't make any sense. That looks like a Rube Goldberg painting. What the that is, or not Rube Goldberg, Jackson Pollock. I messed up my artist.
1,000 of them landed.
I'm old, forgive me.
On the pit.
Oh no.
Essentially, the entire snow goose population of our flyway came overnight, hit a nasty storm, and ended up using the worst rest stop that they possibly could.
No.
This could be myth now, you know. But they shot the gun so many times the barrel, like, essentially curved because it got too hot.
About 3,000 birds died in a matter of days, according to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service.
Those guys choke up when they, you know, a burly miner talking about coming out here and seeing, you know, thousands of snow geese on there. After that, the companies working to clean up the pit brought in experts to devise a more scientific approach
to shooting at the birds.
The researchers discovered that the pit attracts over 50 bird species, not just ducks and geese. The companies invested hundreds
Why
of
don't
thousands.
they get jet skis? Now that's out of the box thinking. Now that is out of the box fucking thinking. Get a fucking jet ski in there.
Thousands of dollars into
toxic to humans? Well, we can make a suit or something. Come on.
Fancy high-tech tools, but many didn't work. It turns out that each kind of bird responds differently.
With each of the technologies, as well as the simple stuff, a combo of them can help sometimes. And then usually one will pick up where the other leaves off.
The aerial drone is most effective when birds land on ice or the shore, where there's a risk a bullet could ricochet. Mark's high-powered laser works well on American coots and other species that like to migrate at night. In 2016,
that's a fucking fan boat. They laughed at us for our jet ski idea. They said we were crazy.
Custom-built drones just for the pit. Early prototypes combined 3D printed parts with boogie boards and kid-sized kayaks.
So they're at your 10 o'clock.
Today, technicians use a remote control to operate.
Yes?
From anyone.
Oh, you didn't say anything. You just threw money at me. I appreciate you. That's a really nice thing to do. Thanks so much. I'm glad you're enjoying. Oh,
I'm
yes.
Ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
ID'd you on Twitter to prove it. Observe, Maximum Neff.
You DM me on Twitter to prove it. Wait, what did you prove? Are you the one who shoots at airports? Are you the one who knocks? Wait, I don't know. Oh, wait. Oh, he's talking about coding. This is how he goes.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
I don't shoot at birds, but I am a Will Neff man for life.
That is crazy. That is awesome. That's sick. That is so flattering. Thank you, Virtual Meal. That's awesome. That's rad. All right, let's finish this video. God, this has been I'm going to be honest. This has been a great stream. This has been a fucking rad stream. Are you guys enjoying? I'm having a great time.
What they call the water dog.
Here's the group. Oh, they probably went out of your view to the left a little bit now.
Sometimes the boat gets the birds to lift off.
Yep.
Then a rifle shot gets them to fly away. This new and improved suite of tools has a near perfect record of keeping birds off this deadly human-made mess. Successful programs like the one at the pit are more important than ever.
This is the best job.
Nearly a third of North America's bird population has disappeared since 1970.
Okay. Fuck.
Mining is to blame for destroying habitat, but some cleanup efforts have worked, just not always in the way people expect.
Yeah, they didn't expect that we would shoot at birds to save them.
For a prime example of that, you need to travel about 20 miles downstream.
Whoa! Corruppo! Thank you for the 10 banger. That's a lot of dweez. Thank you. That's a lot of juice, baby.
Every year, hundreds of thousands of birds stop here, the Warm Springs Wildlife Management Area.
Oh.
It's where researchers Stella Kaposha and Gary Swant come to count birds.
Oh, we've got some American absets.
These scientists helped design the pit's upgraded protection
Good
program.
night, chat. Good night.
The reports that we do here on Mondays and
Will,
Wednesdays.
that is my town. Well, I told you I spent meaningful time in Butte. Montana is sick, though. I will say Montana is sick. I love Montana. I might end up living in Montana when all is said and done. I fucking love Big Sky.
Posted in the bird shack, so these miners have a good predictive instrument of what might be in the pit.
So here's a cinnamon teal that you probably haven't seen one of those yet this year.
During peak
What about Japan? Japan will give me citizenship. I'm the fuck out of here. I'm so gone. You don't even understand how fast I'm gone. But I need Japan. Like it takes two to fuck. That's not how that saying goes. It takes two to tango. I need Japan to be interested.
season, Gary's grandson also helps with the count.
We'll usually peak at like 50,000, 60,000 birds in the valley, and those are long days. Those are like 10-hour days.
The team.
Why? I've said it before. I'll be honest. Japan to me just felt in a weird way like very homey. I think living in a city for so long, like I have New York and then Los Angeles, like you don't even realize that you kind of constantly feel uncomfortable and scared until you don't feel uncomfortable and scared. And then you're like, oh, this is what it is like to not feel uncomfortable and scared. Yeah. Caroline loves Paris. Why not there? Sacre bleu, mon petit péché. No.
To Warm Springs because it's a biodiverse haven that has hosted more than half of Montana's bird species. But just
I bet you I will either end up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, or in Japan if I can get citizenship.
Like the Berkeley Pit, it was created by humans.
This is a constructed area that now has then turned into a preserve for the wildlife.
Ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
This is random, but to the guys in chat, these guys ace the vibe check. If you are worried about seeming nerdy to people, there is nothing more charming than people who are passionate about their work.
Yep. Based. You will never be
In
Japanese.
1908,
You'll never
a
find
flood-washed mining waste from Butte into
you will never
local
find the love of
waterways.
your life in Japan.
It killed fish.
Wait, who looks like this? Dude, you'll always be. Yeah, true. I need that fucking moon copy pasta to ground me.
And made the water unsafe for humans. After that catastrophe, these ponds were built so that hard metals could seep out of the water before they run downstream.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is Premiere 2 did it. And PewDiePie did it. It's possible. It's doable.
Giant hoppers neutralize the water with lime.
Oh, yeah,
That
wow,
keeps
that's
things
very
clean
cool.
and safe enough for wildlife.
Thank you, Pork Chop.
So the event happened in a single month in 1908, and here we are still getting it cleaned up.
Sea Dog did it.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Fat kitties.
wonderful.
Thank you.
Because we can correct the problems of the past.
Experts caution that it's
Birds.
impossible to erase over 100 years of mining pollution. But with people like Gary, Stella, and Mark on the job,
You have
the
to
future
renounce
for
your
Montana-
U.S. citizenship? Oh, no. Oh, no. I'll be honest. Like, I'd be okay with that. No, you don't? Yeah, you do. To expat, you do. That's what Premiere 2 did. Dual citizen? I'd expat.
Montana's birds might be looking up, but not if you're a wild turkey.
I am by no
You'd be okay with not being able to see your family? You can still visit the United States.
means a seasoned turkey hunter, so this is my very first. But we saved everything.
Mark takes pride in not letting anything go to waste.
I made it real traditional, like a chicken noodle soup. It's even gluten-free, if you can believe that.
Has anyone ever pointed out to you the irony of the fact that your entire job is to keep wild birds safe and you go hunting?
Waterfowl hunter as well, and what that has taught me about protecting the waterfowl at the pit is just priceless. I wake up without an alarm every morning, and I'm, happy to go, literally rescue birds.
Hi, Billy Nashnek.
And,
Oh, hey.
most
He saves and then he kills them.
days you walk home, with your head held high.
Balance. Perfectly balanced. That was awesome. Okay, someone sent me this trailer.
Rudy, are you even listening to me? Hello? I think you can do anything. I think you could do that, but I also think that maybe there's a world where you put all of this creativity just towards a stable job or something more consistent with actual money.
Sorry, what?
His hair is so big.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Yes.
I moved about every 2 years to a new state over 12 years, living in places including Hawaii. Montana is still my favorite place ever.
Yep.
Sorry, mobile chatter here. Diner scene reference too.
True. Yeah, for me, you guys, I think like the way that I always have looked at my life and the way I have always felt about my life is you get one take at this thing. And for me, I like adventure. And for me, living in Japan, I feel like would be a daily adventure. So I don't know. It appeals to me and my sensibilities, but it's a dream. I need to get out of LA at some point. At some point, I just need to go do more stuff. But right now, I'm gathering my rosebuds when I may, and I'm entertaining people, and that makes me happy.
I'm ballsy.
Yeah.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Hey Will, big fan. Maybe tonight isn't the vibe, but as a lifelong Melee player, I'd love to see your take on this video.
Oh, yeah. Share it in chat. I'll look at it in a second. Dude, I lived in Japan for 6 months. I still can't get over it. I can't stand not being there. See, Miss Gina Darling gets it.
I'm Rudy.
Isabella.
Isabella, prazer.
Prazer.
Everybody follow Miss Gina Darling, by the way. She's amazing.
Mom? What?
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Hey Will, trying to book tickets for Dune to IMAX and there is an option between 4K laser and 1570 film. Do you have an opinion on which one I should go for?
4K laser is pretty
difference?
fucking sexy. 4K laser is pretty fucking sexy.
For as long as I can remember, every day, regular sound.
Michael Lee Dax, thank you.
Michael 1337 has gifted us here one set to They have given
1570 70 millimeter. Yes. No, it is. The 70 millimeter is great. I'm just talking from my experience. I've only seen one film in laser IMAX, and that was Fury Road. And it was like, it was insane. It was like crazy insane. It was beautiful. So I'm just saying from my experience, laser IMAX was pretty cool. But yeah, but you can't miss. Don't worry about it too much.
Well, she's smart. She's funny.
Oh, tell me more.
But now Haley, I think, wants to get back together.
Tell me less.
Laser IMAX, I wasn't even aware of that. Yeah, it's not in many places, if I understand it correctly. I know it's in Grom's Chinese Theater or the Dolby Chinese Theater now. And I've only ever been there once, and it was for Fury Road, and it was crazy.
But honestly, I don't think you actually know what you want.
I'm figuring it out.
Well, I know what I want.
Tell me what it is. Are you okay? No. I feel like everyone's pulling me in different directions, including
This
my
film
mom.
is
How does the Brazilian girl
ADHD triggering.
Yeah.
What?
No.
What?
What did you just say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, just give me a second. What? I'm sorry. Let me just talk.
Cody, I have to go.
Come on.
Looks like an interesting film. Thank you for the fitness inspiration. I went from 140 to 170 at the moment, and I had to thank you for the positive vibes and influence. Hey, keep it going. Fitness is a daily part of your life. Okay, chatter. I love that you have a passion for Super Smash Brothers. But you sent me a 30-minute essay on...
There's a relatively well-known bug in Super Smash Bros. Melee, which you might have seen before. If you stand on the platforms just right, the CPUs will just sit there. They will wait for you to move before ever moving themselves, in a strange act of protest, refusing to interact with you unless you interact with them also. There is a horrible secret in Melee, one which is spoken about in whispers, a terrible truth which we try to forget whenever anyone reminds us. The secret is that we are not so different from these poorly coded CPUs. And if you play your cards just right, you'll find that the CPU standstill bug works on people too.
Listen, I respect your passion for Melee, and I love Melee. I think it's a great game. But I probably will never watch a 30-minute doc on Melee on my stream. In my private life, maybe. In my private life, maybe. I will probably check this out on my own. Acting like the prototype is actually acting like the prototype is actually prod accidentally shows UI? What is this?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
So stupid. I don't get it. They wanted this to they were pretending that this was a login that he could use his hand for, but then they showed the fucking video timeline that this was a pre-recorded video. And he took his hand off the screen. Okay. Let's go back to the news. I liked what we were getting here. Funky skunk spotting. The funky skunk, the mutant vehicle, was spotted driving around Orlando. Have you seen it? What the fuck? What the it looks like dog shit. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. What? Oh my God, Jesus wept. What is this? What is this? Why did they do this? Okay, the funky skunk. McDonald's anime restaurant? McDonald's plans anime version of its restaurant in LA will offer new anime shorts and manga. McDonald's is celebrating a new anime collab by launching Los Angeles exclusive Whackdonald's. Wait, from Coming to America? A version of McDonald's that commonly featured in many popular anime shows. The knockoff appeared in the 1981 Cat's Eyes. What? Multi-sensory dining experience with genre-bending fusion of entertainment and food. That is a lot of words. Guests will enjoy a set menu of Whackdonald's items, all while being transported to Whackdonald's universe through 360 projection mapping and immersive tabletop projections inspired by the 4 new anime shorts. The stunt will run from March 10th. Oh, I gotta go to Whackdonald's. Do you guys want me to go to Whackdonald's on stream?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Let's go.
I gotta get me some Whackdonald's. Oreo taking people to space. Dude, capitalism is getting crazy. Prepare for liftoff.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Is the
You could
Survivor
win
season
a
so
trip
dog shit
to
we're just
space.
not going to ever finish it.
What? Are you complaining about Survivor? See official rules. Are they actually taking people to space? One grand prize winner will receive a seat for a flight on board Space Perspective's spaceship Neptune on a date to be determined by a sponsor based on availability. Space travel has inherent risks. Winner understands and accepts these risks. If he or she accepts space flight. Wow. 100,000 feet. Wow. Wow. Ripley, yeah, we've watched the Ripley trailer. God, dude. Fucking fast food promotions are going crazy. Ashtray Dolce & Gabbana scam?
Hello everyone. I made a TikTok account just so that I could share what just happened to me because I'm the most perplexed and confused I've ever been in my entire life. I got an email from Saks, Fifth Avenue, and it was basically like here's a random, I don't even, if it was 15 or 20 or 25% off one item. And I was like, okay, well, obviously I'm going to do that. So I chose a Dolce & Gabbana ashtray. I don't need to hear the judgment. That's what I need, so that's what I picked.
She knew. How did she know? That was crazy. She reacted to me through the screen. She knew immediately. She pre-watched my pre-watch.
And it's very pretty. It should have been very pretty. So I ordered it and it got delivered this morning and I was very, very, very excited. So this is the box that it came in, like typical, pretty average Saks looking box. This is the ashtray box. This was the cellophane that was like wrapping it. Like it was legit. I had to use a kitchen knife to open it. This is the back and you can see like it's the Mediterranean porcelain, whatever, made in Italy, supposed to be this blue and white ashtray. However, when I opened it, excuse my nails, they're gross. This is what I found. A can.
Not since M. Night Shyamalan has there been such a twist. I was waiting with bated breath. I was like, was it going to be broken? Was it going to be shitty? Was it going to be the wrong item? But Bumblebee solid white albacore tuna was an ending I never saw. What?
Of tuna. Of albacore tuna. And like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a ring in the foam, like it's been there, and you can definitely see it in the lid. So I don't know. And this is like foam. There's nothing underneath. It's just the tuna.
This has got to be fake.
I don't know. I don't know if someone from the warehouse took it and replaced it and did some cellophane with a hairdryer. I don't know. But this—
No, it's real. It happens all the time. What do you mean? You're telling me that white women who have recently moved to New York City receive 25% off gift cards. And then of all the items that they could purchase at Saks Fifth, they choose a designer ashtray. And instead of an ashtray, they receive Bumblebee albacore tuna. This is just a regular scam? Oh, my ribs. Someone in chat reacted to this video, and instead of being like, that's crazy, they went, oh, that bitch got tuned. Oh, that bitch got tuned. So, do they use the tuna because it's the same weight? Or similar? Bitch got tuned.
This is the most fucking expensive can of tuna I've ever bought.
That is hilarious. That's incredible. That was amazing. Dolce & Gabbana ashtray. No, come on, stop. Vegan neighbor wants to sue her neighbor over BBQ.
There are calls for calm tonight after a plan to stage a barbecue in front of a Perth vegan's house attracted interest from more than 20,000 people. The Facebook event was set up after Scylla Cardin took her neighbours to court over the smell of meat cooking next door.
A Perth vegan's legal battle against her barbecuing neighbours has fired up international headlines.
Let's head down under for this one. An Australian vegan has a major beef with her neighbours.
Oh my God, CNN, what did you do?
My friends bought a sound bar from Target, and when they opened it, there was just a 2x4.
Yo, your friends got tuned? Yo, how many of you have been tuned?
The Girraween dispute shot to #1 on Time magazine's website. Perth meat eaters were planning public action against Scylla Cardin.
Oh, dude, this makes so much sense. This is why Osnox hasn't been editing videos. She has been in a legal battle with her neighbors.
They've put it so it just, you smell fish. All I smell is fish.
That's very cool.
A grilling by Facebook users, the community cookout event planned in front of her house and attracting interest from more than 24,000 people.
It's really sad what people are doing. There's been a lot of very malicious and nasty comments.
Don't let Scylla destroy a good old Aussie tradition. Join us for a community barbecue and help Scylla Cardin get some pork on her fork.
Get some pork on her fork. Bring your own hot dogs. P.S. No vegans.
P.S. No vegans, the event read, as police urged protesters to keep it civil.
Little smooch, thank you.
Protest,
3 years, UP.
Then do it in an orderly, civil way.
And this afternoon, a barbecue back down. The event organiser now says he doesn't support the harassment of Scylla Cardin and that there are too many logistical problems for the big fry-up to actually happen. Instead, asking for donations to farmers through charity Drought Angels. The Facebook organiser apparently no angel though. Scylla Cardin's lawyer says they used the hacked account of a teenage vegan activist.
That has now been referred to police as well.
Mia Edgerton-Warburton.
Wait, we gotta run that last part back.
Farmers through charity Drought Angels. The Facebook organiser apparently no angel though. Scylla Cardin's lawyer says they used the hacked account of a teenage vegan activist.
That has now been referred.
What? I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I don't think that They did.
To police as well.
Mia Edgerton-Warburton, 9 News.
Hi YouTubers, I'm Davina Smith. Well, click here to keep watching Great 9
That's crazy.
videos and subscribe to our channel.
They used the fake account to take the money for themselves. I don't think that's what they were saying. They referred that people to a charity. I think what they were saying is that they were using the hacked account of a teenage vegan to harass her. I think that's what they were saying. No. New York Times did a story on this called "She Ordered an Ashtray, She Got a Tuna." Return fraud is a rampant problem for both shoppers and retailers, and the mishaps often make for viral TikTok. Oh, so someone orders the product and then returns it sealed with something of the same weight. Oh. Can we find the ashtray she ordered? That's so funny. Yo, Saks actually has some fucking big fire home products. I will keep it a buck. I'm looking at their home section. I mean, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah, wow. That's
Yo.
Tuna.
Guys, there's only a few of these left. I need to get this porcelain crab. I mean, shit on me. $1,000 for a $1,600 for a porcelain crab. Yo, what, dude? Just get a real crab and dip it in wax. They have some expensive home shit. What is okay? What is this? What is this? It has a 1-star review. It is a $300 tequila decanter shaped like a rocket. What, we got to read the review. Fingerprinted in chips and gold. Not what I expected for this price. If they are ending out display models, then I expected to have the price adjusted accordingly. Now, this is just a piece of shit, man. A dick-shaped decanter. Wow. I didn't know Saks had such like a superfluous home section. They just have a bunch of insane, weird shit. They have a $500 soap dispenser. People have too much money. If you spent $500 on your soap dispenser, this is the ashtray. A $300 ashtray. That's crazy. Yo, just do what normal human beings do and ash your cigarette in a Bud Light can that someone inevitably takes a drink from when they're very drunk and gags like a real American. Or just ash it on the tuna can. Oh my God. This is crazy, dude. I'm just looking through their products and they have some real fucking weird shit. Oh, they got expensive candles. That's kind of my fucking weakness. Does anybody else have a weakness for... Yo, come on. This is nuts. This is the dumbest product I've ever seen. This is the dumbest product I've ever seen. What do you think this is? Chatters, you may now guess. What is this? This is an AirPod case. It's only big enough to put AirPods in, and it's $600. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but like, this screams like, are you not presenting gay enough? Get a Yves Saint Laurent case for your AirPods. Holy shit. That is crazy. I used to work on YSL on Rodeo. They actually sold really well. That's crazy. Really? Sold really well. Wow. Like, okay, I'm going to say something. I will say something you guys won't agree with. I understand getting like a Prada bag, like a Prada Merce, okay? If you're rich and you want to spend money on a man bag, go for it. But spending $600 on a bag that you can basically not even fit change in. Like, you can't even put your credit cards in this. It's not big enough for credit cards. Sort price high to low for home stuff? Oh no. What did you find? What the fuck am I looking at, dude? Astronema stainless steel table clock. $120. Okay, I need a video of this. What the fuck is the Astronema? What is this? And why would you ever spend $120,000 on it? Okay, that's kind of cool. What is the turd nugget, though? Okay, stop. I get this. The machinations of this device are cool. This is cool. This turd nugget just floating does nothing for me. That's a pure crystal of platinum? But why? I'm telling you, this is some rich kid's trauma. This is some future rich kid's trauma. Because you know, this is some kid broke their dad's dumbass Astronema table clock when they were playing ball in the house. All right, let's see what else you can get at Saks for the low price of a few $100,000. What's this, bro? 51 grand. What in the hell? $48,000. Dumb. Oh, can I get the dumb cactus? It's called dumb. Oh, I need that dumb piece. Elton Rock Box. Oh my God. That tiny little piano with Elton John's face on it. Bro, you could get a full-size piano. Like a beautiful room-filling instrument. And you get this dollhouse. This is, dude, I am actually blown away. But by the shit they have in here. No, a $10,000 domino set. What are you talking about? What am I yo, rich people. The Rolling Stones Rock Box. Wow. Another little piece of shit. $9,000. This is crazy. I hope I'm not talking. You know, I hate to just shit on stuff, but okay, this dude's kind of based. Okay, this dude's kind of. I mean, I get this one. I mean, that. Oh, okay, that's kind of. This is kind of fire. Okay, I get this one. That's hype. What the hell? Is that the back of the chair? Is like a woman's severed head? Oh, they have different ones. Fun for the whole family. You got to buy the whole set. Sparkly rhino. Leaf bowl. Skull with bugs. Vaguely cat. Dude, these are actually sick. These are actually fire. Have you guys seen these? These are actually cool. I know they're so expensive, but the video on them makes them seem very cool. Watch, look at how these look. What is it? It's an incredibly loud speaker. You gotta like, there's another guy who did a test video of it. I think this is the one where it just looks, it looks insane.
Something's about to go down. I mean, did you see?
Hang on. Yeah, dude. I mean, it looks like something out of a fucking Dune movie. Wait, Haas links something? A gold helmet? Oh. Take my credit card. Take it. The bling helmet. It doesn't even really look like a football helmet. They kind of got the scale of everything wrong. Jesus. Wow. Wow. Wowzer. All right, remind me I got to go to the McDonald's. Haas, thank you for all the news. Thank you for all the sweet, sweet news. Only one left? Oh, no, I better hurry to get it. All right, listen. I'm going to do something because I know these people are starving. Let's watch an episode of Survivor. Let's do it. Let's do it. The Survivor heads are starving. What is this ashtray? No. No. Come on, man. Jets helmet Swarovski crystals. $9,000. Jesus. Oh. Is this a cutout of Aaron Rodgers about to pop his Achilles? They actually made that? There is no way they made an Aaron Rodgers cutout of him the play he popped his Achilles. I think this is the play. Trauma.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Big news, Will. Somebody found Sears green-haired Hot Topic modeling pic.
No, this is not real.
Wow, that's very cool.
This is
no
not
way.
Real. This is, there is simply no way this is real. There is simply no way. There is simply no way. I refuse. Sirix instead of Skrillex. All right, let's watch some Survivor. I also have to eat dinner. You missed Florida man feeding deer in his house. Well, I can't miss that.
You guys all want to sign up for the big stud I had in here today, huh?
4 key deer hanging around inside a man's kitchen in Big Pine Key.
Accused of illegally luring, endangering deer into his house, posting video of it.
In this clip, he starts.
Thank you, KYM.
What do we got there? What do we got there?
Thank you again.
Feeding time.
Wildlife officers identify the man as Thomas Scancarelli and say he's been luring these endangered animals into his home and
Deer are endangered? What the fuck? When did that happen?
posting the videos on social media. In this clip, a deer is there while he's making drinks and a meal.
A certain type?
Maybe I'll make him a nice little cocktail. One cocktail? Oh dear.
Here, some are inside while the TV is blasting. It's watching Fox News with me now, he reportedly writes. Can't make this expletive up.
They're staring at the refrigerator. Oh my God. This is getting out of control.
There are also images, officers say, of Scancarelli feeding the deer cheese and an orange slice.
Okay. Listen. I'm going to be honest.
You guys all want to...
This news report trying to build Scancarelli up as a criminal, leave Scancarelli alone. Let him fucking feed the deer. He's doing nothing to these deer. He's just feeding them. Like, if he was fucking with them or hurting them or being mean to them, it's one thing. But he's just feeding these deer.
Big stud I had in here today, huh?
4 key deer hanging around inside a man's kitchen in Big...
He's just vibing.
Pine Key. In this clip, he starts to feed them.
What do we got there? What do we got there?
Thank you again.
Feeding time.
Wildlife officers identify the man as Thomas Scancarelli.
Thomas Scancarelli doesn't look like he's got too much going on in his life. Just let him feed the deer.
And say he's been luring these endangered animals into his home and posting the videos on social media. In this clip, a deer is there while he's making drinks and a meal.
Maybe I'll make him a nice little cocktail. One cocktail? Oh dear.
Here, some are inside while the TV is...
It's bad for them because they get too comfortable with people. I mean, they're endangered species, so they're basically made men.
blasting. It's watching Fox News with me now, he reportedly writes. Can't make this expletive up.
They're staring at the refrigerator. Oh my God.
I mean, for me, I listen, Skankarelli might have had other indiscretions in his life, but this, I don't think he knew what he was doing was wrong. I think he was just trying to feed some animals. Let Skankarelli feed the deer. Let Skankarelli feed the deer.
Cool.
Skankarelli. His name is Skankarelli. He's loaded. Skankarelli is fucking hammered. He fed him cheese and bell peppers, man. He's fucked up. He's fucked up. Holy shit. Okay, I've seen this. Is this thing real? Is this thing actually real? I've heard that this thing has been in Kickstarter for like 5 years. Because it is so cool. It's Pharaoh's material. Yeah, no, I get that it's Pharaoh's material, but this speaker, the Burn Slap speaker, I know that this item has been in like Kickstarter for years. This particular item, and I want to know if anybody actually owns this thing. Crazy wait list for one right now. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is sick. I would buy one. It's out? Skankarelli was apparently a drug trafficker. I knew it, dude. I knew it. Let him feed the fucking deer or he's going to go back to trafficking drugs. Let Tony Skankarelli feed the fucking deer. This thing is so insane to look at. So what is Pharaoh liquid?
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Iron. Magnet. Iron based. Iron shavings. So you're telling me a symbiote is just iron shavings? God, it's so sick. How big a one of these can you build this? It's on Amazon? This is not on Amazon. No way. YouTube. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you what happens when you bring a superconductor next to ferrofluid. And since I bought so much ferrofluid for this experiment, I'm also going to be testing what happens when you pour a liter of ferrofluid on a giant neodymium monster magnet. I have a magnet under my white plate here. Let's put some ferrofluid on the plate. Ferrofluid is made of nanoparticles of iron, and when you apply a magnetic field to them,
That shit can't be good for you. That's got to give you cancer, right?
follow the magnetic field lines in this spiky pattern here. The stronger the magnetic field is, the closer together the spikes form. So first let me show you what happens when I move a regular magnet near the ferrofluid. You can see it just sucks it up to the magnet. Okay, now let's bring the superconductor up to it.
Oh yeah, wow.
Okay, watch
that's
it
very
push the
cool.
spikes out of the
Isn't
way as I
science
bring
cool?
it close. That's because it's opposing the magnetic field at first. Now if I were able to get it closer, then it would lock in
They
place.
are on Amazon? What? What? That's kind of cool.
And it wouldn't push the spikes out of the way. But if I push it any closer, it's going to go into the ferrofluid. Another cool thing I observed is that when you bring it near the ferrofluid, the spikes actually start to flow towards it. Now this seemed odd to me because there wasn't a reason magnetically why it should do that. So I tested it with just plastic that was cold, not a superconductor, and it did the same thing. So that means it's completely due to the coldness of the superconductor and not the properties of the superconductor itself. That could be because the denser fluid sinks down and the hotter fluid rises.
This is blowing my fucking mind right now.
Up. So first let me lock the magnets in place on the superconductor by pressing it through the magnetic field, and once it's locked there, it will just stay there. So it can spin in one axis, but it's locked in the other axis.
What?
Now let's pour some ferrofluid on it.
My man is doing real life Harry Potter right now. Just casually.
Whoa, that is amazing.
Yo, Snape. What the fuck? No, he's not gonna put ferrofluid on that. This is doing it for me. I don't know what the hell is going on. This is like an H.R. Geiger erotic, weird, black, inky experience. You look and sound baked as fuck right now, homie. Man, he got Eddie Brock floating in space right in front of my eyes. What do you want from me?
Okay, that was pretty amazing, but now let's see what happens when I pour a liter of ferrofluid on my giant monster neodymium.
Okay, I thought he was about to say cock. Okay, my mind is actually fried.
But now let's see what happens when I pour a liter of ferrofluid on my giant monster
cock
neodymium magnet. So I got my monster magnet right here.
Oh my God, dude. I've streamed long enough that I've just become a chatter myself. I have the sickness. I have the illness.
Pass over the top of it. Now let's pour on the ferrofluid.
My giant monster dong.
Whoa. This magnet has a 1,000-pound pull force. It's extremely strong. Whoa, this is weird. The fluid spikes up before it even pours out. So this is a liquid that's not viscous at all. It's almost like water.
Am I watching a fucking Aphex Twin video? What am I looking at?
Whoa. When it gets around the magnet, it's like the density increases past the density of mercury. It makes my hand just float in it. In fact, I have to push as hard as I can to get my hand to even go inside of it. This is so weird.
Is he gonna fuck that ferrofluid? Can you fuck the ferrofluid?
Okay, this is so weird. It feels like this is solid, like I have to put pressure on it.
It's like a titty.
But it's a liquid. This is the weirdest thing I've ever felt.
Yo, he's getting in there.
Okay, it's completely sideways now. Look at this.
Oh, he's gonna fuck that.
And it's hanging on there still.
Some poor paramedic is gonna have to remove ferrofluid from his urethra later. We all know what's going through his mind.
Let me show you how this coin normally sinks to the bottom. Now, if I pick it up out of here, here's the coin. Watch it pop up when I let it go.
Are you guys seeing this? I don't know if I've ever been as flabbergasted by anything that I've seen in 5 years on the internet. I don't know why this is absolutely mind-fragging to me. It is like seeing a new color. It's like this consistency, this substance shouldn't exist. That's what the fuck? What is he doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing with that fluid? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
I am actually high and am baffled.
What the fuck are you doing with all that fluid? Where'd you get all that fluid? The fuck? Oh, get those spots. So is that like what a magnetic field looks like as represented through a liquid that has micro bits of iron throughout it? Exactly? Jesus Christ, the things that are imperceptible to our naked eye are baffling to me.
Okay, now I have quite the mess to clean up.
Look at all the tissues!
Oh, wow.
He fucked it! He definitely
That
fucked
is
it!
really good for the ferrofluid.
I literally went from like soul shattering, like epiphany, the realization of my own limited human grasp in a world I don't understand, immediately crashing back to, oh, but you can fuck it.
Ferrofluid is extremely messy. Look.
Chat, I'm crazy. He's leaving breadcrumbs.
Now I have quite the mess to clean up. Ferrofluid is extremely messy. Look at this stuff. and it dyes everything that it touches. Thanks for watching.
His fucking mouth is just dyed.
Oh yeah, wow. That's
Episode of the Action Lab
Imagine
today.
a
I hope you
magnetic
enjoyed
robot
it.
and that shit
If
and
you
having
did,
it walk
don't forget
around
to
damn I'm
subscribe
high.
if you haven't subscribed.
That guy rules. What else are you linking me?
So in this vat is a bunch of moving black ooze that's probably the closest thing to venom you've ever seen. Now, if I get close enough, it jumps onto my arm, defying gravity, and eventually cover me from head to toe, just like in the movie Venom. So what is this stuff, and how
Wait, this dude's putting it on his
is
flesh.
it happening? It's called ferrofluid, and it's got some amazing
I thought you weren't supposed to put it on your flesh.
Sunday. It'll be good. Now you might be thinking them around me and then coating them in latex rubber. This should help to a certain sound, but still something they're not. Ferrofluid.
All right, put the fluid on your body.
Total loss though, because we were able to try the face part, which looked super cool. So we just need one more thing, and that's the beat from Venom. There's one more fluid.
But are you gonna fuck it?
So tan. You look like you're ready for a bodybuilder tournament. Kind of
now.
You can tan with it?
I'm still covered.
All right, it's time to know. Can you fuck Pharaoh? How do you spell Pharaoh? F-E, Pharaoh fluid.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Literally black magic. Seen Spider-Man 3. Don't touch that stuff. Just flubber. Magnets. How do they work? Excuse me, what the fuck? Spider-Man symbiote. Where's the science I need? Bunch of useless science about magnets. Inside every streamer, there are 2 wolves. I need to see this moment of epiphany. Exactly. Jesus Christ, the things that are imperceptible to our naked eye are baffling to me.
Okay, now I have quite the mess to clean up.
Look at all the tissues!
wow.
He fucked it! He definitely fucked it! I'm the best streamer in the world. I'm the best reaction streamer that's ever been. Holy fuck. All right, let's watch Survivor and I'll eat some dinner. The duality of man. Needs to make a TikTok of this. True. We're on season 9. What episode are we on? Tell me this ain't some Harkonnen shit. True. Harkonnen.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't
we're on
take no
episode
shit
12.
from anyone.
Can you imagine what Herzog would say about the ferroliquid?
As I looked at the Pharaoh liquid, the depths of what we could not understand as human beings enveloped my soul. But it was equally met with an overwhelming eroticism. Could I, would I, should I fuck the Pharaoh fluid? All right, we're on episode 11. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to just heat my dinner up really quick while you guys watch the recap. I'll be back very shortly.
On Australian Survivor. Go! Both tribes went head-to-head in a brutal challenge. But a serious injury put an end to Nina's game.
I can't decide if this is worse than being blindsided. I know that I'll be remembered for being determined. I was just so proud that I went further than the Queen of Survivor.
We love you.
end at the immunity challenge.
Up again, up again.
The pain of losing Nina gave Red the strength to push through. Winning it for Red!
Nina, we're so proud.
At camp,
Yep.
Jesse and Sam had a bold plan to blindside Ben.
Where does Croc sit on it? Yeah. Well, he's close to Benny, but he'll do what I say.
They were confident they had the numbers.
We're on the precipice. I don't want to do it. I know, yeah.
But with his secret idol still in his pocket, Croc was not following orders.
I don't want to rub it, so.
Okay, yeah.
You've been my man since day one.
Yeah, no, totally.
At Tribal Council, Ben was blindsided.
Thanks, Auntie.
That's 5 votes Ben, 2 votes Khan, 1 vote KJ.
Until a shocking twist.
This advantage allows you to steal one player from the other tribe who has received at least 1 vote tonight.
Gave the Red Tribe the ultimate choice.
You guys know where my heart lies on this decision.
But in the end,
we're going to leave Benny to self-implode.
KJ became the newest member of Red.
Bye.
15 are left. Who will be going home tonight?
I was pretty upset that they didn't want to bring over Ben. Yeah, it really hurt.
I'm sure we could have trusted Benny, but we know KJ.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's
But
very cool.
just dealing with it and
Neff
trying to
named
not
33 months.
show how sad I am.
Yeah, oh, good. Also, it brings up the girls, which is nice. Yeah, boys club.
It's definitely good to have some more female power after the boys' club was getting stronger when Nina left, and the girls are just waiting to be picked off.
You're officially Red now.
I love it.
I need to put my focus back in the game and deal with whatever's in front of me. I could be going home. Who knows?
What's up, guys? Yeah, we've been trudging through this season. Lower volume? All right. Better? How your league games been, King? Horrible. I've been trying to play support this season, and I've actually been playing out of my mind. Support role is really strong, but people do dumb shit.
Ants crawling my shirt.
Oh, yeah,
oh,
that's
they're
not
annoying. Thought they were gone. Tucked my shirt in, laid back down, like they're still in there.
Last night's plan was a blindside on Benny. And up until Jonathan spoke, we blindsided Benny. And then, boom.
All right.
Jonathan.
It's time to ask a real question. Because people hate this season of Survivor. They fucking hate it. People despise this season. It gets worse. All right, chat, I gotta be honest. Part of the reason that this season has been such a trudge is it's the only season of Survivor that has noticeably destroyed my viewership. So, obviously, when I have like 1,000 people leave every time I put on this show, and also it's just not a good season. I thought I could stick it out. I usually leave, not gonna lie. Do you guys want to watch the finale of this season, at least? And then we'll move on. No. Not even. They're just saying, fuck it. All right. You know what? At a certain point, you got to listen to the will of the people. Season 10, here we go. Apparently, season 10 is the best season. I mean, look at those satisfied people. Do a poll? No. Polls don't solve anything. Because anybody, I'm going to tell you about polls and streaming. People are already gifting subs at a rapid clip because we're skipping this season. Let me tell you about polls and streaming. No chatter ever polled that loses a poll goes, all right, I guess we'll move on. They just look at what percentage of the vote they have and they'll be like, well, 25% of people agree with me. Let's just keep screaming to try and get our way. This is actually great. I mean, look at the overwhelming... All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. The people have spoken. The people have voted with their dollars. It's time to start a new season. Holy shit. Thank you, guys.
Let's go.
Here we fucking go. Season 10.